Hello. Testing. Can y'all hear me? I hope the audio is okay. The game audio was a little bit loud when I was testing it a bit earlier, but I think this should be okay. Hopefully the game audio isn't too loud. It's good? Okay. Thank you, Betty. Welcome to the murder of Sonic the Hedgehog. So I expect a lot of other people are also streaming this. Yeah, it got announced today as like a sort of April Fool's joke, except it's not fake. It's real. It's a real game and has beautiful art. Like, look at this character art. It's so good. Do I know how long it is? I have no idea. I have absolutely no idea. I'm gonna play maybe an hour or two and just see how far I get. I don't know if people know. Maybe they've... I would guess some people have beat it already by now. So maybe that number's out there, but I didn't look it up. But I wanted to play it. One thing I wanted to comment on is the music for this title screen. Like the kind of like wow 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 wow. Like it reminds me so much of like old school like point and click like putt putt and like Fatty Bear. Like it reminds me of those like old like Windows games, like point and click Windows games. Like this music is very suitable. So anyway, let's get into it. Let's see what this is about. I'm very excited. Let's go. Who the heck is this? Drew, made it on the train 15 minutes ahead of schedule. So far so good for my first day on the job. Oh, I can't save yet. Okay. Oh, I totally forgot. My name tag isn't ready yet. I should make one. I'll just sign my name here. Oh, my name is Jojo. That's my name. Oh, is this my Sonic OC? My ready-made Sonic OC? Jojo. Did I spell that right? Yes. Well, passengers can read my scribble. Wow, look at this art. Animation dining car. I'm gonna just use my normal voice because I think I'm gonna be talking as this person a lot. Uh-oh, am I nervous? Is this the first day on the job, Jetters? Working the train's dining car can't be so bad. Come on, Jojo, shake it off. Slap. This is gonna be Leighton vibe, yeah, with the train and stuff. Jojo, did I, just see you hitting yourself? Mr. Conductor, sir, how are you doing this morning? Ho, 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 quite all right myself, though feeling a little bittersweet. Should I flirt with him, or should I be normal at work? Is everything all right? Well, truth be told, not really. Alas, today's my last day as conductor. I'm retiring after 32 wonderful years. Time for me and the Mirage Express to say goodbye to one another. Oh, congratulations on retirement, sir. Thank you. My wife is very excited about it. She's already got our plane tickets to Spagonia locked. Our shower's been on the fritz, so I'm excited to use the hotels. Ha ha ha. I can see why his wife's excited. Oh my god. Enough of my quibbles. Today's your first day working the dining car. Here's the menu for today. Menu added to my inventory. I have an inventory. It's like it's like evidence for the trial. The Mirage Express dining menu features chili dog, instant ramen, and chicken cordon bleu. I can open the inventory anytime to view items I've received. I should look over the menu carefully. The trial record. Hey Lois, welcome. Oh, it's making me click it. Oh, I can zoom in. Zoom in. Sonic Ace Attorney game. Why do you look so nervous? All we have on the train is a microwave. Fa ha 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 ha. Man, I could do this job. I can operate a microwave. Though I'm sure can't voice act. Oh god. Though I'm sure little quiz is in order. Which of these do we serve in the dining car? Oh my gosh, this is like when you're doing your first case as Phoenix in the first Ace Attorney game, and Mia asks you like a warm-up question. Like what is the victim's name or something like that, I think. Ding, ding, ding. Glad you can read the menu, okay? Ha ha ha. A little about the vessel. This is a state-of-the-art, high-speed, smart train with all the latest gadgets. This train can really handle anything you throw at it. We've had a lot of adventures together, me and this train. It's not easy to leave. For 32 years, I don't blame him for being wistful. This train is exclusively used for events. It's not a passenger train. I remember that from the interview. What's the event today? A murder mystery party. Nothing better than some thrills to end my tenure as conductor. Guests will be funneled here to the dining car as a home base, so to speak. I'll be with you to gather tickets, but after that, you'll be on your own. I'll need you to do everything in your power to make sure our paying guests are well taken of. Understood? Taken care of. Understood? I'll make you proud, sir. Ha ha ha. Glad this old man can rest easy. Go ahead and retire, sir. No problems here, sir. Doors to the Mirage Express are opening. All aboard! Oh man, look at this train. It's so cool looking. Wow. Doors open. Oh, it's got the Sonic colors, like the Sonic, Tails, Knuckles, like rainbow colors. There's Amy, Knuckles, Sonic, I think. Hi. Hi, Amy. Oh, she's so cute. Wow. Wait, what does Tails sound like? Wow, he sounds like a little kid, right?
This train is incredible. What fascinating tech.
I don't know what this character sounds like. Like anything after Sonic Adventure 2, I don't know anything about. You're right, Tails. I could get used to staying on a train like this. Oh yeah, I love Tails' little hat. So cute. He has to put it on one side because of his bangs.
What did you all expect? You know I always go all out for my birthday party.
Oh, it's her birthday party.
This train's as elegant as you are, Amy. I can't promise I won't take anything, though.
Calm down there, Rouge. Did I not just catch you stealing from the train station gift shop?
It was a pen, Knucklehead. Who's gonna miss a teeny tiny pen?
What cast of characters am I stuck with? Get a hold of yourself, Jojo. You're sweating through your uniform. You want to play it for yourself? You should play it. You should play it. But that means you can't watch me play it because then it'll get spoiled. Here's Sonic, the aforementioned murdered character. Sonic Attorney.
Hey, pal. Can I get one of those chili dogs?
Rate my Sonic voice impression from 1 to 10. Radio friend.
Well, aren't you friendly?
Why can't I be normal for 1 second? Is Sonic the one who gets murdered? I guess, according to the title.
You're too slow. Sonic, wait until I announce everyone's roles to get food. Sorry about that, birthday girl.
I'll be coming around to collect everyone's tickets. Please have them out and ready. You'll join me, Jojo, won't you? Just click on whoever you'd like to talk with and we'll collect their ticket.
Okay, got it.
Oh my gosh, look at this cast of characters. Oh, Shadow's here. Hey, Shadow, you're joining in on Amy's birthday party. He's here. Okay, let's start from this side. Howdy, could I please get your ticket? It's all like crushed up in his fists. I think that's a ticket, but I really don't want to argue with this guy. Everything looks good, thank you. Seems the conductor doesn't want to argue either. Oh, he's got his ticket in his hand. Can I get your ticket, young'un? Oh, look, his is nice and like normal, like well taken care of.
Right here, sir.
Thank you. May I offer any of the snacks that we have on board?
No, thank you. When I travel, I always pack my own sparkle gelatin. It's a sparkly jelly that can melt any jaded heart.
Okay. No way, I brought my own sparkle gelatin with me too. It's my first day and I was a little nervous. Is the crumple of a ticket a clue? Oh, maybe.
Don't be nervous, you're doing great so far. We're sparkle gelatin buddies.
Ha ha ha, absolutely. If you need anything, just let us know. Thank goodness someone on this train is normal. What is sparkle gelatin? Is it from a game? A previous game? Ticket, please. Oh, normal ticket. Thank you kindly. Happy to have someone as renowned as yourself aboard. Huh?
Don't worry about it. I just like helping.
When Eggman took over, I truly feared the worst, but my kids swore you would swoop in eventually, and you did. I can't offer much other than my sincere gratitude. Don't sweat a thing. I'm glad you and your family are safe. Wait a second. Is he Sonic the Hedgehog? I promise you an excellent stay on our train, Sonic. Have fun now. Yes, have fun now. Will do. Thanks. Oh my gosh, he's a celebrity in fiction. I guess that makes sense. Who's this? Could we please see your ticket? Espio. Oh, I think he's in Sonic Heroes? I don't know. Of course. Excellent. Thank you, and I hope you enjoy your stay with us. Absolutely. I appreciate it. Oh, he's like the cool Romeo type, huh? He's got like a rose. What is he? I think he might be like an iguana or something, like some kind of lizard. Or a... What are they called in Level 4 Time? Like a three-horn or something like that? So he's only got one. Like... Anyway. Absolutely, I appreciate it. There's a calmness about him. Something about his presence puts me at ease. You consider me calming? You can read minds. He's looking right at me. I studied ninjutsu. I believe one can communicate through the subconscious. Okay. Wow, ninjutsu? That sounds like a lot of difficult training. Can you cling onto walls? What kind of question is that? Cling onto walls? Look, oh my god, me and the main character have become one. I most certainly can. He looks so proud of himself. The conductor looks a bit too smug at that answer. Oh, I can click on the hand. This is a character apparently. Oh, there's like a robot character I think in Sonic Heroes. Yummy. Don't mind if I do. Jojo, those are for our guests, you know. Train? Oh, this is the train. This is the train's hand. Train. Be sure Jojo only gets one of those if they ask. Arm. ... Did the arm just kind of nod? Actually, train. The conductor wants me to have the whole plate. Haha, good try, young buck. The train and I have worked together a long time, and you'll have to work harder than that to get what you want. Drat. Those snacks look really tasty, too. Hello, my friend. Can I get your ticket? Yeah, sure, of course. As a gentleman of upstanding morals, I'd love to show you my ticket. I have no idea if this is what he sounds like. He seems to be avoiding eye contact. Oops. Something flashed and I accidentally clicked. Is something amiss, sir? I seem to have misplaced my ticket. Could you speak up a bit? I couldn't quite hear. I misplaced my ticket. I don't know where it is. He's not hiding his embarrassment very well. Don't you worry, we'll take a look around for you and see if it turns up. Ah, that would be amazing. Thanks a million. Seems as though we should keep our eyes peeled for his ticket. Back to Amy. Could I please get the birthday girl's ticket?
Hee, why, certainly.
Thank you, miss, and thank you for choosing our fine train for your birthday festivities.
Well, the birthday discount certainly helped.
Who doesn't love a good bargain?
And a murder mystery train just sounds so exciting. It's right up my alley.
Who doesn't love a good thrill?
You see, I'm a girl who loves a good true crime podcast.
Maybe we should leave her to have fun. Before we move along, for you, miss.
Oh, how fun! Thank you! Where do I use this?
That unlocks any door in the train. Happy birthday. The birthday girl gets the birthday key. It's practically tradition.
Very useful. We'll use this wisely, thank you.
I'm gonna talk to Shadow last. I don't know who this is either. May I have your ticket, please? Thank you very much. On top of it, I see.
A princess such as myself must always be punctual.
Well, she's like a cat, I guess? Maybe? Princess? Did she just say princess? If you don't mind me asking, are you visiting from somewhere?
A separate dimension, actually.
A separate what?
Just here for Amy's birthday, then I'll hop back to my own dimension. I quite prefer the birthday cake from this world more than my own, so I admit I'm a bit excited.
Oh ho ho, you don't say. Well, I hope you enjoy your stay, princess. Should I bow? Do I bow before a princess?
What are you doing? Please get up.
Why can I not win with this group? I love the awkward main character. I love it. Rouge. I did not expect so many characters that I didn't know. I actually recognize quite a bit of them by sight, but like not very well because I guess I've seen enough like Let's Plays of Sonic games that I like kind of recognize them. I just don't know. I just have never paid attention to their voice, which would come in handy right now. Well, hello, you two. What can I get for you? Good morning, ma'am. Can we get your ticket? My, how forward. Let me fetch it for you. Forward? He's just asking for her ticket. Weirdo. Come back if you need anything else, you hear? Wow, she's so polite. Very easy to talk to as well. Ma'am, I saw you sneak that $20 bill out of my pocket. Gonna have to kindly ask for that back. Oh, this was yours? Must have slipped out. Here you go. I may not actually be the best at judging character. You recognize Blaze, but did not know Horn Lizard? Ah, I see. Look at him! Look at Shadow. He looks very like he was forced to dress up like this. And he's wearing like a little apron and like a newsboy cap. This is so funny. I love this. Here. Thank you. Everything is in order. He seems concerned about something. Is there anything we can help you with? Do you sell gift bags here? Oh, no, sadly, but I have a plastic grocery bag in the back I could get for you. That stare. Ugh, so cold. He hates it here. Jojo, you're shivering. Do you need me to fetch your jacket? No, I'm good. Why does he need a bag? Was he gonna like cover himself with it? What in the world? Okay, am I done? Oh, there's like another part over here. Oh, I think I already talked to Knuckles. Oh, here's I found it. I found the ticket. Huh? What's sticking out of the napkin holder? Say, wasn't someone looking for their ticket earlier? Let's be sure to return this to its rightful owner. And let's make sure no one uses their ticket as a napkin. Lost ticket is added to your inventory. Anything else to click on? It's kind of nice that they like highlight like clickable things. That makes it a lot easier. Did your character work for the train? Yes, I am manning the dining car, apparently. And this is my first day on the job. Take a look. Okay, it's a crumpled ticket. Okay, Vector was looking for his ticket. Find anything yet? Well, we just might have what you need. Jojo, why don't you show our friend here what we picked up? This is where we learn how to do, to present evidence. Take that! Ah, there it is. That's my ticket. Thanks so much to you both. I was really worried you'd kick me out and I missed the murder mystery. Oh ho, old Jojo here would have had their hands full kicking you out. You're right, I wouldn't leave without a fight. That's like not a good thing to say, I think. Ah ha 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 ha. Oh ho oh 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 oh. Wait, who made me both microwave expert and security guard? You're both alright in my book. Thanks again for the assist. Of course, just let us know if you need anything else.
Okay, everyone. Time for me to read out everyone's roles for the murder mystery.
And that's my cue to leave. I must prepare the driver's compartment for departure. Ah, the conductor's car. Remember our promise, yeah? You'll do everything in your power to make sure our guests have a safe and enjoyable time on the Mirage Express?
Absolutely. You can count on me.
To be honest, this group seems plenty capable on their own. And train? Assist Jojo if they need any help, won't you? Wahaha, that's all I need to hear. You have my trust. Nothing more heartwarming than a conductor and his train. Excellent. I'll be off. I must take my leave, everyone. Please, have a phenomenal time. And don't worry about mucking up the place either. This train is state-of-the-art and has systems for dealing with all of that. Oh. For everything else, please talk to Jojo here if you need anything.
Sounds good.
Absolutely. Will do.
Goodbye now.
I like that guy.
Thank you all for following the outfit guide I sent you. You all look amazing. I trust you all read your lore cards as well.
Lore cards? That must be the details of their motivations. I suppose it makes sense lore cards aren't read out loud, otherwise people wouldn't know the murderer's intentions.
Now, on to the nitty-gritty. For the murder mystery game, one of you will be murdered, and the rest, suspects. Everyone has assigned roles for characters they will be playing. Participation is required, for it is my birthday. Of course!
Birthday girl makes the rules!
Sonic, you're a ship captain, and you'll be stationed in the conductor car.
Naturally, that's where the captain would go.
Tails, you're the detective. You'll be sitting here in the dining car. Indubitably. Knuckles, you're the sheriff around these parts. We'll find you in the saloon.
Got it.
Rouge, you're a business tycoon, and Blaze, you're a titan of the industry, both in the casino.
What's the difference?
There is none.
Sounds fun.
Vector, you're the butcher, and Espio, the poet, both found in the library.
Hear that, Espio? We get to hang out together. And do what? Read? Maybe we can make a tower of books or something. Shadow looks so...
Shadow is a locksmith hanging out in the lounge. And last but not least, me, the journalist reporter. I'll be moseying around with everyone. Did you get all that?
Yes.
I
I was listening in. Hope that's okay.
More than all right. You can help ensure everyone's following their rules. Oh, that reminds me.
Whoa.
I have a map for each of you.
Everyone's station is marked on this map as well. How convenient. Map added to my inventory.
The rules of the game are as follows. There's a murderer amongst you all. The murderer can kill a single participant however they choose, but you must physically be present with the victim for it to count. Everyone else must collect evidence throughout the train and use it to interrogate fellow passengers to figure out who done it. The murderer will lie to get out of being accused, so inspect everything you can, find clues, and interrogate. I'll set a timer for 1 hour so everyone can mingle, and the murderer can do their thing. Is everyone ready?
Sounds like everyone's excited.
Everyone to your stations.
Oh boy, oh boy. Can't wait for someone to get murdered.
This is so exciting! A mystery is unfolding right under our very noses.
How thrilling, I have goosebumps.
Same! Isn't it awesome?
Shouldn't you two be out there mingling with everyone?
Well, actually, the detective and the journalist can't be the murderer. So we're stuck here for an hour before going out and scoping the place. This way, there's always a neutral party.
Makes sense to me. Seems as though Amy's more excited about deciphering the mystery anyways.
What do you think everyone's doing? Oh, probably inspecting their stations and talking amongst one another. Everyone has roles to play, so they must be exploring their characters.
Do you know what their character motivations are, Amy?
No, the lore cards are confidential. No one knows but the person who received them.
What?
My backstory is that I was best friends with a flicky that decided to join the evil Dr. Eggman, kickstarting my desire for justice in the world. My lore is that I'm a nosy person turned journalist.
Not gonna lie, this sounds kind of fun. Wish I wasn't stuck on microwave duty. Huh? Uh-oh. What's happening? Uh-oh.
The train started moving. It's so fast. Grab onto something.
What is going on?
I'm slipping. Hold on. I can't.
Ah!
No!
What happened? Oh my gosh. What the? Oh, look at Tails' ears. They're like down and he's got like his...
You're both awake.
Yeah. Seems the train has slowed down considerably. Is everyone all right?
Yeah, my head's spinning a bit, but I'm okay.
It seems we've been knocked into the dining car's closet.
This train can reach such incredible speeds. We're getting our money's worth with this experience, that's for sure.
Is this actually intended? It's my first day, so I'm not really sure. I don't recall them warning me about this in the interview.
We should go check on the others. Jojo, could you get the door?
Of course. It seems the door is blocked and I don't think it's budging.
Amy, give that fallen shelf a whack with your Pico Pico hammer. Huh? Let's find another way out. I'll start looking for clues. I'll search over here. I know Amy. She's hiding something.
Huh? I suppose she did wake up before us. Something could have happened.
Listen, I know I'm the detective here, but all the best detectives have sidekicks. I'm gonna need your help. Let's gather clues on why Amy's acting this way and interrogate her about it. Check out everything you can around this closet, and then we'll show it to Amy to uncover the full situation.
Gather evidence and interrogate. Got it. Press. Mata! I'll need to do everything in your power to make sure our paying guests are well taken care of. Understood. This is part of the experience. You can count on me, Tails. I won't turn evil like your ex-flicky companion did. We're in the lore!
Happy to hear it. Now let's get searching.
Whoa, why your face is so... Okay, let's look. Look at this bookshelf. The shelf blocking our exit, it's currently not budging.
Hey, Jojo, look closely at this.
Oh. I wonder how this side of the shelf got smashed.
There's nothing the shelf could have fallen into, and I'm sure the damage wasn't here before. This train has too much upkeep.
I feel like this is important. We should log it. Crack on the shelf is added to the evidence. A large chunk of the bookshelf is missing. Odd. What else we got? Oh, the microwave is here. Trash can. Something's always hidden in the trash. Let's check there.
Sadly, it's empty. But on the bright side, this is a very clean trash bin.
How do I become as optimistic as this kid? Oh, stuff on the ground. What do you think, Tails? Want me to cook any of this for you?
When we get out of here, sure. I normally never make microwave meals. I prefer to cook. My cast iron skillet has gotten a lot of use lately. I can cook a mean cast iron pizza, haha.
I've only had microwave lunches this week.
Ah, the wet floor sign, keeping people alert and safe. Once I slipped on some spilled juice at the grocery store, no wet floor sign at all. Luckily, Sonic was there to catch me.
Wow, Sonic really is as fast as they say.
But he was going so fast he also slipped on the juice. We slid into an older gentleman's shopping cart.
Well, it's the thought that counts, I suppose. Okay, well, we've collected a crack. And we shall talk to Amy about it.
What's the latest? Find any clues yet? I found a spoon. If we find 2 more, we can dig ourselves out.
Dig ourselves out on a train.
I'll keep looking.
Oh, I can... Ooh, talk. Oh, this is all the same. Our interrogation. Oh, we don't have enough evidence yet? Huh. Anything vicious? Bin? Oh, we already looked at the trash. Mousing over everything. Light? Dustbin? Oh, this. What's this? What's this? A rod?
The tip is broken.
Oh, this is the handle of her hammer, I think.
Looks to have originally been attached to something.
I'm not sure if it's related to our mystery, but I like spinning it around, so we'll keep it. Stick is added to the inventory.
I think we found enough clues. Let's go interrogate Amy and find out what really happened.
Okay. Oh, check out this music. It's time. Cross-examination time.
Amy, we believe you're hiding something from us. What? You accuse me on my own birthday? How dare you?
This isn't gonna be easy, is it?
I've been stuck in here just like the 2 of you. What in the world do you think I've been hiding?
Amy was awake before Tails and I were. What could she have done in that time? Attempted to escape.
I don't think you were sitting idly while Jojo and I were knocked out. You attempted to escape the closet. Prove it. Show me evidence that I attempted to escape, or help me search for a way out.
You have evidence to prove that?
Jojo, let me step you through this. First, find the correct piece of evidence from your inventory. Once that has been deduced, we must form our argument to fight back.
Alright, let's do it. What proves Amy attempted to escape the dining car closet? I don't know. This? No. This?
What? Some damage on the shelf is supposed to prove something? It fell over. Damage makes sense. You have no argument here. You're grasping.
Okay, Tails, what now?
Well, now we follow this train of thought. How does the crack on the shelf relate to Amy?
And I have to explain myself? Well, you see, well...
When I get stumped, I like to think, what would Sonic do?
Is this really useful right now? What would Sonic do? What would Sonic do?
Sonic's a force to be reckoned with. He's always running forward, collecting rings, crushing bad necks. He never loses.
Like an Endless Runner game. I play a lot of those on my phone. Wow, like me for real.
Sure, whatever works. Just close your eyes and think, what would Sonic do? And find your argument.
All right, let's prove we're not grasping. Let's follow the train of thought and fire our comeback. Like Sonic would do. Think. Oh, Dream Gear. Wait, what the? Oh my gosh. Oh! Oh! Space. I did it. Oh, there it is. There's the thingy. Sure, the shelf fell, but there's nothing around for the shelf to fall into. You're telling me on a train this well kept that the damage was here before we arrived?
Well, I believe someone is responsible for hitting the shelf. You just said nothing was around for the shelf to fall into. What was the shelf hit with then?
This stick.
What is that? A stick? You truly believe a stick could do this kind of damage?
Think. Wow, what is this? Oh. I can see this getting hard quickly. Oh, I did it. There it is, my thought. You're right, a stick can't do this kind of damage to the shelf on its own.
But if it's attached to something, it could, like, let's say, a hammer. This isn't a stick at all, is it? This is actually the handle to your Pico Pico hammer.
You attempted to hit the shelf out of the way, but you failed.
The handle to your hammer snapped right off.
Oh, they even do the, like, Ace Attorney, like, screaming when they're, like, defeated in a cross-examination.
It's as you both said. I tried to get us all out with my hammer, but I failed. I gave the shelf one big whack and the handle ripped right off. I figured it was no big deal and tried to hide it, but I suppose my embarrassment got the better of me.
She does look genuinely sorry about the situation.
I never expected your hammer to snap like that, Amy. It was one of my backups. It's a little lighter to carry around. I didn't think I'd need it. Well, lucky for you, I'm a detective and I dabble as a mechanic. Let me see both pieces of the hammer. Just tighten things here, a little elbow grease there, and fixed. Tails, thank you! According to my calculations, if you hit the shelf right here, it should do the trick. Alright, stand back.
The shelf completely shattered. Incredible. It's just, like, gone.
We did it! We're free! Great job, Amy. Let's get out of here.
Can I save? I should probably save. I don't know if this is the kind of visual novel where, like, there will be problems. Resume.
Wait, is that...
Oh my gosh! Look at Tails! His eyes are soulless. He's shocked. There's, like, juice on the ground. What happened? What happened to Sonic? He's dead. His legs are all twisted around.
It can't be! Sonic! Someone murdered my darling Sonic!
He's freaking dead. Hey, Fancy Wig, why is she happy about that? It is unclear. I don't know if you were here earlier, but the setting for this is a murder mystery game. And either this is actually the game or he's actually murdered and she thinks it's a game. So that's why she's like excited, I guess.
Looks like the game's begun. I'm finding out who did this at once. Amy, wait! I want to figure out who did this too. Wait for me!
What a whirlwind. I'm exhausted already. That was really convincing, Sonic. Oh my god, he's dead. Sonic? He's dead! Is he actually dead? Oh, he's not. Okay. Bodied up. Can't move. What are you saying? I don't understand. I just need to rest. Sonic? Sonic? Is he actually hurt? He's not moving. Are these wounds on him genuine? My hand's on his wrist, but I don't sense a pulse. Am I doing this right? What in the world is going on? Is this a part of the murder mystery or is this serious? Sonic! Sonic! Oh no, I feel myself panicking. Calm down, Jojo. What do I do? Think back to 5 minutes ago. I need you to do everything in your power to make sure our paying guests are well taken care of. Understood? These guests are incredibly renowned, which means they must be remarkably rich. Did he say that? I don't remember him saying that. So I leave their care to you, Jojo, my favorite employee. Surely you won't let me down on this last ride. Fa ha 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 ha. Is this like a false memory? I don't remember him saying this. I need to catch up to Amy and Tails and get to the bottom of this. Even if this is part of the game, I just can't risk it. I'll keep everyone safe, Conductor. You'll see. I think my character is gradually blowing the memory out of proportion. Yeah, I feel like something's happening. Yeah, it's kind of cool that they altered it just a little bit. The murder of Sonic the Hedgehog. Someone murdered Sonic. There's a saloon on this train. And with the broken, with a game machine, just like in Stardew Valley. Whoa, look at this place. Should I call for Amy or Tails? Oh, I like them both. Tails.
Jojo, I'm over here. I think Amy's already gone on ahead. It seems she's really excited. Did you need something from me?
Yeah, just a question, really. How do I put this? What if Sonic is actually hurt? He's laughing?
Sonic doesn't go down so easily. He's on a train full of his friends. Nothing would actually happen to him. We're just all really committed to the mystery for Amy. You have nothing to worry about, promise. Plus, Sonic likes to nap in a lot of strange spots. He's fine.
Making a lot of sense, but I can't shake what Sonic said to me. Is this really part of the murder mystery game? Or is there something deeper happening? I need more evidence to figure out what's going on. Can I tag along with you? If you don't mind, is it cool if I tag along with you?
Oh, of course, sure. Now, if I ever need a snack, you've got me.
Fair.
As I said, the best detectives have sidekicks, so I'm happy to have you. If you ever catch me looking glum, though, just know it's because, where's my lore card? The last guy to work a case with me ditched our practice to join the evil Dr. Eggman.
Not a proper detective without baggage.
This is true.
Ya varmints. What are y'all doing in my saloon? He's trying so hard to stay in character.
Knuckles, we're trying to figure out who murdered Sonic.
I can see that Amy moseyed through and told me all about it. Enough of that. Wonder how long he kept that voice up for Amy.
We're wondering if you could tell us what you were up to before the murder? Anything to help us establish your alibi and...
Nope, I have nothing to tell either of you. Leave me alone. He's obviously agitated about something, but why take it out on us?
I know better than to argue with Knuckles, so it seems we're on our own. Jojo, we need to figure out what Knuckles was up to while we were all apart. Let's investigate for clues and then interrogate.
Right, let's do it. Okay, clicking time. Let's start on this side. Oh, what's this? Howdy, partners. Wow. That's fun. Door?
Huh, that's funny. The door's locked tight and we can't go any further.
I wonder how Amy was able to leave then.
Good point. When were these doors locked and how long were they locked for? We'll have to keep this in mind.
Okay. Locked door. Ah, the bowl of assorted nuts. A classic saloon snack. Crunch, 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 crunch.
Kind of bland.
Huh, seems like someone licked all the salt off them. Ew! That sounds like something I'd do, though.
What? Blow.
Oh my gosh, look at him. His hat's flying off. Or maybe they're just unsalted. There's a train. Here's train.
The robotic arms here are really helpful.
Arm. Arm. What's the arm doing to my hair?
You fixed it up a bit. That's incredible.
What interesting tech. Should I fear for my job a little bit? How well can it microwave? The rise of AI. Look at this.
Jojo, this is interesting.
What is? It's just a few used cups.
Sure, but why are there 3?
Knuckles was really thirsty?
Jojo, this one has lipstick on the rim.
That's not Knuckles' color at all.
Someone else must have been here. We should log this.
Used cups are added to the court record. Used cup sitting on the saloon cards bar. 1 cup has lipstick mark on the rim. Interesting. Trash. Something's always hidden in the trash. Let's check there.
Sadly, this one is empty as well.
I'm starting to think that your theory on something always being hidden in the trash is flawed. It's only a matter of time, Tails. Have faith. It's as they say, one man's trash is another man's treasure. Haha. I think Tails is ignoring me. They really... I gotta hand it to the writers of this game. Like, they really got down that, like, Ace Attorney humor, I think. They, like, really replicated it in a fresh way that doesn't sound awkward to the Sonic characters. Breathtaking views. Oh, look at the little chows hanging out in the garden. Cute.
This train passes by some incredible sights.
I'm just happy to be traveling at a normal speed. I get nauseous pretty easily and I have to avoid things like roller coasters.
I don't mind roller coasters, though I find myself running on the tracks more than I do riding on the carts.
Ha 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 ha. Huh? I'll never understand this friend group. Okay, let's see. The writing in this is spot on. Yeah, totally. It's so good. Decent cash reward for finding this robot. Maybe I'll keep an eye out.
Poor Omo Chow. Hate to see him like this.
What'd they do?
Medical malpractice.
Interesting.
Clearly, we won't be able to give the game Super Monkey Ball a try.
Do we think it broke when the train sped up? The damages look more to be caused from punches? Who could have done that? What are you two looking at me for? Smashed Arcade is added to the inventory.
I think we found enough clues. Let's go to interrogate Knuckles and find out what really happened.
Okay. Hey, Sheriff. I thought I told you to leave me alone. I like your hat, or please don't beat me up. Should I simper, or should I butter him up? Let's butter him up. Huh. Oh my god, look at his face! Why is he all embarrassed for? What is this? Oh, they... That's really cute. God.
Knuckles, are you blushing?
I said leave me alone. Doesn't look like he's used to being complimented.
Did you just adjust your hat a bit so we could see it better?
I said leave. Okay. Oh. Can I talk? What now? Oh. I can do this other thing. Please don't beat me up. No promises.
Knuckles, would you ever fight me?
Would you ever fight Tails, Knuckles? No, you bruise too easily. Wouldn't be fun. I bruise easily too. Guess that wouldn't be fun to fight either. No, I'd fight you.
Sorry, Jojo. I wish you luck.
He's not actually gonna fight me, right? Can I take your order? Not hungry. Well, if you ever are, you let me know, won't you? Sure, like a butler of sorts, right? Come on, Jojo, you're not a butler. Tell him that. Yeah, like a butler. Excellent. Thank you, butler. Dang it! This writing is so good. Oh my god, I love it. Okay, start interrogation. Let's interrogate him. Dun, 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 dun.
Knuckles, Jojo and I need to determine what you were doing during the hour the murder took place.
I already told you, buzz off. You're not getting anything out of me.
Thankfully, we don't need you to say much. What happened here is pretty obvious.
It is?
We have evidence, too.
We do?
Jojo, just take a good look at our inventory. What was distracting Knuckles during the time Sonic was murdered?
The game. Oh, he was playing the game. And he, like, League of Legends punched the game because he, like... I think it's funny that it's specifically Super Monkey Ball. The arcade machine? Huh. What makes you think I touched it? Think. Time to think. Time to think. Do what Sonic would do. Oh my god! Oh my god! There's spiky ball! Oh god! Okay, I've reached the quota. Super Monkey Ball feels very accurate to get mad about. I've done it. I've thought. If only thinking was this easy.
This isn't a tough one, Knuckles.
Knuckles, you clearly touched the arcade machine because the arcade cabinet is covered in punches. What evidence do you have that the damages are punches? What are you all staring at my hands for?
Knuckles, you clearly destroyed the arcade machine, but why?
Needed a punching bag and none were available to me. Just a sudden urge to punch, huh?
I believe repairing the arcade machine will give us our answer.
How will you?
I'm on it. Jojo, distract Knuckles while I fix Super Monkey Ball.
Bring it on. Okay, I will distract him by playing my dream gear. Ah! Ah! Oh no, I died. Ha! Now Tails, get away from that arcade cabinet.
Jojo, try again. I have to get Super Monkey Ball fixed.
Oof. Oh, this is randomly generated, or is it the same? Oh, it is the same every time. Oh, I can control the jump link. Ah! Wait. Hold on. I'm not gonna embarrass myself, Sonic. I'm not gonna embarrass you. I'm not gonna embarrass me. We're gonna get through this together. Oh my god! I can't. Okay. Nobody saw this. This is my first time doing this. I'm gonna do it in one try. I think I just need to like not be greedy about getting the rings and just like take it slow. Okay, no problem. No problem. Easy. First try. I did it.
The arcade machine is fixed.
No! Don't look at the scores! Quick! Look at the scores!
I'm pulling it up now.
Okay, what does that tell us? Nothing, obviously.
It tells us something massive. Look at the name on the top of the list. It's Vector. He's supposed to be in the library car.
Ugh.
The picture's beginning to be painted here. You competed with Vector to see who could get the highest score. And Vector beat you.
Ugh.
And in frustration, you destroyed the arcade cabinet.
Ugh. He's punching the air in frustration. You're guessing. Where's your proof? Where's your evidence? Vector's a common name. Prove to me he was here, now. Oh my god. Okay, take it easy. Take it easy. Take it easy. Okay, yes. Okay, success. He beat him by 1. Yeah. That is pretty frustrating, I gotta admit.
Now, Jojo, what proves Vector was here with Knuckles?
The glasses. No.
I thought it was strange that there was more than one cup sitting next to you. While you were supposed to be participating in the murder mystery game for Amy's birthday, you and Vector enjoyed some drinks playing arcade.
I wasn't, don't tell Amy. I think we're on the right track here. It's as you say. Vector popped in at the top of the hour wanting to play the arcade machine with me. We went back and forth trying to figure the game out, but when we did, we competed for the highest score. When he bested me, I destroyed the machine. No proof of his win. I was trying to fix the arcade cabinet before you two came in, honest. I didn't want to be caught. And that's my story and alibi. I already told you an abridged version of this to Amy. Boy, this friend group has a lot of pride issues. Well, that explains one of the used cups. But what if the cup with the lipstick mark? Rouge was in here too. It's inconsequential, not worth mentioning. She searched around for something but failed, made fun of our game, and left. Obnoxious, that one.
But you offered her a drink, apparently?
Listen, I don't know why she showed up, and I've told you everything that happened before the train sped up. Are you not satisfied? Will you two relent? I'm understanding the scenario. Vector visited to play games, Rouge couldn't find something and then left, and Knuckles destroyed the machine.
That all makes sense to me. Thank you for answering so many of our Actually, that's not everything, is it, Knuckles?
Huh?
I want to step back to something I noticed. One more name on that high score list. Doesn't make sense. Jojo, can you take a look one more time?
An odd name on the high score list? What is Tails talking about? Toast, apple bread, Ultim, bagel and candy. Ultim? Ultimate? All the other names have a food theme, but this one. Who here goes by Ultim?
You may not know, Jojo, but there is someone here that goes by the title, the ultimate life form.
Oh my god, was Shadow playing Super Monkey Ball? Ah! And his score is so low. There's really someone here that goes by that? Nothing sneaks by you, does it, bud? Vector and I were struggling so much with the game, but then Shadow dropped by. So Shadow was here too? He taught us the game and was the first to get his name on the scoreboard. Vector and I then fought to beat Shadow's score. They're both very annoying.
You all immediately had to compete, huh?
He gave me this before he left. Shadow told me to lock the door and to not open it for anyone. Then he left. When Vector was leaving, I locked the door behind him. Saw no one else after locking the door. That's the honest truth. So when Amy came through here not too long ago, did you open the door for her? No, I think she has some sort of key, too. That's right, the conductor gave her that special birthday key.
Well, I have a lot of questions. What happened in the library to cause Vector to come here? Why is Shadow locking doors? And what is Rouge searching for?
I don't know, they didn't tell me, even though I asked with that cowboy accent. You're gonna have to find them and ask them yourself. Yay! More information than I expected to get there, but it seems we can move on.
As of right now, I believe your story, Knuckles. We'll only know for sure when we confirm things with Vector.
Fair enough. The library is the next car. I'll open the lock for you. Give whoever KO'd Sonic an earful for me, Detective Tails and Butler. I liked it better when he wasn't talking to us.
Will do, Sheriff. Come on, Jojo, let's head for the library. On it.
This is way more exciting than microwave chili dogs.
Jojo!
Coming! Okay, let's go.
Ready to mosey down to the next car?
Wait, can I talk to Knuckles again? Ye varmints better pull up chalks, I say.
I'm
Understood, Sheriff. Yeehaw. Okay, let's go. Onwards. This is so much fun. Ooh, a library. Hang in there! Oh my gosh, I want this poster. I want to hang this up in my house. This is very cute. All this stuff's getting heavy. I'll dump what I don't need.
Everyone's favorite journalist reporter, Amy Rose, is hot on the scoop. I'm heading out. You've been fabulously helpful.
Already? Before you go, Espio and I wanted to give you your presents.
My presents? You're both too sweet. Thank you.
Vector, it seems we have more guests.
Amy, there you are.
Have you found any leads yet?
Oh, the detective pair needs help from the birthday girl?
She knows everyone's allowed to be sassy on their birthday.
This tip is just too juicy to ignore. I'll see you all around. Don't worry, Sonic. I'll be the one to avenge you, and quick.
But how are you gonna leave? The door to the next car is locked.
Oh, you doubt the birthday girl? The birthday girl has a master key.
Right. The birthday girl gets the birthday key. Of course, it's a birthday privilege.
I'll solve this case before anyone else. Bye.
Amy may be hasty, but she's thorough. Now, what are you two doing? Looking mighty suspicious, I say.
I'm the detective, so I can't be the murderer.
And I'm, here to ask if anyone's hungry. Starved! I killed for chicken parmesan right about now.
Maybe kill isn't really the right language to use right now.
I'm Vector, the butcher. I'm licensed to handle raw meat. And I'm Espio, the poet.
Ah, poetry. A resonant message from poet to reader meant to challenge our delicate perspectives with the most rhythmic of prose. Can I hear some?
Sure. Teardrops in the spring. Can you hear me sing? La la la, dee dee dee. Let's take a moment to look at these chows for a while that have been fed many animals in glowing sticks. Look at them. Pure angels. Is that it? I have more if you like. Cherry blossoms in the spring.
I'm satisfied for now, thanks.
At least he's rhyming, I suppose.
Ginger and I are here to establish both your alibis. Can you walk us through what happened after Amy had everyone leave the dining car?
Oh sure, it's simple. We just explained this to Amy, actually. When we were all sent off, Rouge, Blaze, Shadow, and Sonic all passed through this library car, where Amy told me and Espio to stay. I promptly picked up a book off the shelf and made myself comfortable. Oh, okay, so here... Okay. Vector got bored, so he left to see what Knuckles was up to in the saloon car.
Yep. Where was Rouge? We happened to see her lipstick stain on a cup at the saloon car.
Rouge came over to the library car, seemingly looking for something. Then she went to search the saloon car. She came back shortly after. We heard her shout, "No way!" at the brochure stand over there. But she left back to the casino car before Shadow came through and locked the door. Wonder what she found. She's obviously been on the hunt for something. After Rouge left, Shadow walked through the casino car, then entered the library car and locked the door behind him. Oh boy, I'm gonna have a hard time keeping this straight. More importantly, why has Shadow been locking doors? Shadow walked through the library car to the saloon car, where Knuckles and I were playing games. He insisted on showing us up at Super Monkey Ball. I got so engrossed by the rolling monkey action, I hardly noticed when Shadow left the saloon car. I guess he walked right through the library car to the casino car, again locking the door behind him, then returned to the lounge car where he was meant to be stationed. When Vector came back, we realized Knuckles locked the door to the saloon car. We were stuck in the library car. That's when the train sped up. We were worried about the bookshelves falling on us, but we got through it all right. We sat trapped here until Amy arrived asking questions. She's the one that told us someone murdered Sonic. And yeah, that's all that happened. With all these locked doors, it seems that Vector or Espio couldn't have left the library car or the saloon car. Thank you both for your cooperation. We're just gonna peek around, and we'll return with any questions. If you return with any meat, I'll chop it up for you. And if you'd like to be serenaded with a poem, I got you covered too.
Thanks, guys. Their alibi seems solid enough, but we should still search for clues. What we're looking for is any evidence that proves what they're saying is true. We need to confirm Vector's reason for leaving his post and determine if Espio was actually in the library car reading. A tall task, but we can do it. Let's get to the bottom of this, Tails.
Absolutely.
Wow. There's a fireplace on this train. That's funny. Hang in there. A chow hangs precariously from a tree branch. The large text below reads, hang in there. Wow. I really needed to see this. Tails. Huh?
This little chow's hanging there, refusing to use his wings to fly to safety because choosing the hard way is often the most rewarding. That's beautiful. If this chow can stick to his principles and find strength, then I can too.
There's no way that there was that much thought put into this poster. Right? Oh my gosh, it has wings. I forgot. Okay, brochures. Let's click this.
Ooh, brochures. There are travel destination ideas here like amusement parks, caverns, hotels, restaurants. Oh! Jojo, look at this. There's a couple maps here.
Seems to be a map of the library card. The books are categorized by genre, which are listed here.
I love a good overhead map. Let's take it.
Okay. You take this brochure about a cave too?
Look, there's stalactites. Nah, leave it.
Oh, yeah, that's fair. Nobody shares my fondness for caves. Wait, so let me look at this map. Library map. Oh, okay. So I'm wondering, is something like missing? This is the... Yeah, I wonder if like something's missing from what we're seeing here. Shelves and tables included. Interesting. Okay. Books?
So many books on the ground. I wish we had time to pick them all up.
I sadly have no interest in picking up these books. A lot of these were knocked out by the train speeding up, but Rouge pulled a lot of these out too, searching for something.
What reckless behavior. I feel sorry for the poor books. The spines are creasing. They're opening too far.
This kid feels empathy for everything. Ooh, there's like a single book here that we can click on. What's this bright red book?
Oh, yuck. This reeks of the evil scientist, Dr. Eggman.
Yup, this is Dr. Eggman's autobiography and recipe book. What kind of recipes?
Who cares? I wouldn't trust any book he's written. It's weird this is even here.
Maybe people just appreciate an omelet.
You may not be wrong.
I'm gonna save talking to them for last. Oop, can I change this? Ciao, Scola. Check out our book club. Book of the month. Gone Gal. This is so funny that they put this here. What a cute little, like, detail. Globe.
A globe of our marvelous planet.
I haven't traveled around much. The islands are fun and all, but I'd love to visit some of the countries.
They're a lot of fun, honestly. Plenty of wonderful people and shops. The food can't be beat either.
Sounds perfect for a vacation. The conductor was talking about Spagonia, if you've ever been there.
I have, actually. If you're ever visiting, be sure to stop at the university and say hi to Professor Pickle. He'll tell you everything about the area and makes one scrumptious sandwich.
I'll keep that in mind, thanks. This group knows everyone and has been everywhere, haven't they? We're famous. Something is always hidden in the trash. Let's check there.
I hate to say it, but there's nothing here.
I really thought there'd be something there. Jojo?
Are you sad there's nothing in the trash bin?
No, I'm alright.
I'm sure there'll be something hidden in the next trash bin we find.
You really think so?
Yeah, we just gotta stay optimistic.
Yeah, okay, these trash bins hide a secret, I'm sure of it.
Jojo, you're pretty unconventional, but I like that.
Was that supposed to be a compliment? Table. Let's just take a pause and sit for a second.
These chairs are very comfy, so plush. Puts me right in the mood to read.
Makes me want to take a nap, personally. In fact, maybe I'll rest my eyes a bit.
Jojo, no! Don't fall asleep! There's been a murder, remember?
I had a ring for every time a murder ruined my nap time. Arm.
Oh, poor thing. That arm is really struggling cleaning up this car.
To be fair, I wouldn't want to clean up all this mess either. Let's just leave it alone to do its thing.
Yeah, probably for the best.
Okay, I've clicked on everything I can click on, I think. Oh, let me click on this door.
Shadow supposedly walked through the library car before going into the saloon car. When Shadow left the library car, he locked the store on his way out. There's gotta be a reason he's doing this. Should we make a note of it? Yeah, I do believe we should. Okay, Shadow's log is added to inventory. Anything else to click on? Okay, I guess I'll talk to them. Did you bring me any meat to chop? Maybe a butcher, but they confiscated my meat cleaver before getting on the train. You actually tried to bring a knife on the train? I'm a man of authenticity, Tails. Without a knife, I'm just a chef in ketchup, stained apron, not a butcher. I think if you had a knife on you, we'd definitely think you were the murderer. But what if I hid the knife? You know, I'm not the biggest fan of this line of thought. Can I take your order? Oh, yes, please, I'm starved. Actually, I'm off duty at the moment. The murder mystery is more important. And why would you show the menu to me? Come on, Jojo, why would you tease him like that? And here I thought I could trust you. You made a fool of me. Look, Jojo, you made him a fool. Come on, Jojo, smooth this over. No, I'm the fool. Yeah. I smooth things over, but at what cost? Oh, it's cute. Can I interrogate yet? Oh no, not enough evidence. Not enough evidence. Let me talk to SBO. Fancy a poem? Can I get a poem about space? I've made it up to space with my beloved antique vase, but a mistake in my haste dropped the vase from my embrace. So my antique I must now replace. What caused you to drop the vase? Don't read too deeply, it's just a poem. He's got little sparklies. He hasn't thought it through, has he? I want to listen to the other poem. Trains. Locomotive in motion. I think I lost my lotion. The window shows the ocean. Oh wait, there's my lotion. Thanks. I actually really like that one. Huh? Can I take your order? I have a poem about this. My starved stomach babbled, though I ignore the grumbling tummy, for the eggs I received are scrambled when I asked for my eggs sunny. Oh, wow. We don't serve any eggs on the train, though. My talent is wasted on you lot. Can I interrogate SBO yet? Oh, we don't have enough evidence? Oh, we gotta, like, look around some more, huh? This is, like, crooked for some reason. Like, inspect. Or maybe I can ask SBO about this lock? No, cannot. What else is there? Am I missing? I feel like the map we just got means something. The overhead map. Click on this, right? Yeah, talking about chairs. Okay. Sonic's dead. No. Library map. I mean, is there anything that seems out of place? This is a desk. There's the two walls. I mean, they said that Rouge found something. Can't click on anything in the map. Can only click on this. Okay, let's do this systematically. What else can I click on? Hang in there. Table, chair, bookshelf, individual bookshelf. Can we interrogate Vector now? No, we cannot. Arm? There's not much. Desk? No. SBO, globe, I already clicked that. And this thingy.
there's a side part. Whoops. That always gets me in Ace Attorney games too. I always like forget that this thing, you can move the viewport. Okay, there's a bookshelf here.
Wow, I wish I could stop and look at all these books. But Sonic needs me. No time to rest.
All right, let's move on then.
Well, I mean, a little peek wouldn't hurt.
He's scavenging through all the book titles excitedly. He's like a kid in a candy shop, or in this case, a genius in a train library.
That's odd. I know some books have fallen out on the floor and everything, but every book on these shelves is in alphabetical order, but this one. It's the user guide to the Mirage Express, the train we're currently on.
You think someone found it on the ground and put it back?
Maybe, but it is interesting. Let's make a note of this. I think we found enough clues. Let's go interrogate Vector and Espio to find out what really happened.
I want to take a look at this book we just picked up. Manual of the Mirage Express's many features and capabilities. Doesn't seem to mention how to drive the train, which would have been neat. Oh, we can't look inside. Okay. Let's talk to Vector. Interrogate.
So,
oh, both of them.
The two of you don't believe us, huh? It's not that I don't trust either of you, but I wouldn't be a proper detective without examining the validity of your alibis. Jojo and I are here to confirm two things. Why Vector left to go play games with Knuckles, and if Espio really was reading in the library car. Vector, we'll start with you. Why did you leave the library car to visit Knuckles? We're prepared to present evidence if needed.
Oh, that's easy. I got bored.
What?
I wasn't entertaining him enough, it seems. Vector enjoys being social. Plus, we were instructed to mingle. I remember the arcade machine in the saloon car, so I figured I'd go check it out. This seems to line up with the information we gathered with Knuckles.
Then that brings our attention to you, Espio. Rouge entered the library car, found something, and left. You said you immediately started reading, but were you actually reading the entire time you were in the library car?
Of course he was. Once Espio starts reading, he doesn't stop till it's done. I've seen it happen.
It must have been a good read. What was the book?
Espio doesn't owe you that, detective. Let the man live. What if it was embarrassing? What kind of things do you think I read?
If you won't talk, I have a hunch on what book that might be. Jojo, could you help me out?
All right, Jojo, what book do we think Espio may have been reading? The only one in my inventory. A manual? You think Espio was reading instructions? What argument could you possibly have to support this? Think. My argument is an endless runner game. Oh, why is it like red? Oh. Oh my god. I'm so bad at this. Try again. What would Sonic do? Sonic would not die. Ah! Ah! Oh my gosh, I'm so bad at jumping. Okay. Concentrate. Concentrate. Don't try to get too many rings. Just calm down. Okay. Whew. Oh, had to stop talking for a second.
There are books scattered around the floor, sure, but the remaining books on the shelves are all in alphabetical order. All except this manual, meaning someone, at the very least, picked the manual up and put it back in the incorrect place. This lack of attention to detail isn't normally like you, Espio.
Hey now, I won't you insult having... Let me try that again. Hey now, I won't have you insulting my pal like this. Calm down, Vector. I know you mean well, but I can handle myself. Apologies, Espio. A butcher and a poet, friendship can form anywhere. That is indeed the book I was reading, the Mirage Express manual. Trains are cool. Is that a reference to that one animation from very long ago? The trains are cool.
In that case, we'd like to ask you a few questions about the manual. Jojo, if you don't mind, could you ask the SBO some questions about the manual? Just flip to a page and ask away.
Oh, I see. Quiz SBO about the manual to prove he read it. Which page should I quiz him on? Oh my gosh. 97. Oh wait, what efficient and extremely accurate technology was installed to assist in keeping the train spotless? Robotic arms. During events, they can perform a variety of tasks and are responsible for cleaning up trash and messes afterwards. I remember the conductor saying the train can clean itself, though I have a feeling the train company just didn't want to hire any janitors. The robotic arms can also detect weapons or explosives being brought onto the train, ensuring passenger safety.
Seems like SBO aced that question. Jojo, hit him with another one.
Okay, which page do I choose? Oh my gosh, they're new questions every time. What is the Mirage Express's cancellation policy? No refunds and you'll be charged a no-show fee. This does not apply if you're over the age of 65. Gee, the person who made this rule must have been over 65.
Last one, Jojo. Let's see if SBO can go 3 for 3.
Which page should I pick last? This. What was implemented to support the conductor duties and ease general train obligations? An intelligent data processing system. It works in tandem with the conductor to ensure smooth travel for guests. I remember this. The train has an autopilot, but it can't access its full suite of capabilities without the conductor present. Now, did I pass your little test? What if I say no? Yes, you did. Totally. It's wild you were able to retain all this information so quickly. A poet's brain is often surprising. I don't know if I'd be bragging about that.
You clearly read the manual. These answers feel far too specific to be guesses.
And you both have the nerve to question my buddy like that. Don't we want to be supporting folks who read? What? You have to admit, reading the entire time a murder occurred does sound a little bit suspicious, even if true. But he answered all my questions so calmly. That's very impressive. No, I understand everyone's cautious attitudes. Vector was the only one to see me reading, after all. My alibi is hard to substantiate despite being the truth. Well, you definitely read through the manual, so I suppose we could...
SBO? Is that true? Vector was the only one to see you reading?
Yes, that's correct. Problem?
Frankly, I don't believe that can be true, and we have evidence to back it up. Jojo?
Huh? He always puts me on the spot. Okay, Jojo, think. We should have a piece of evidence linked to someone who also saw SBO reading, but what? I think that's Shadow, right? Because he came through and he was like locking the doors. Shadow's lock? Please, pray tell, what this has to do with anything?
We're up, Jojo. Let's get our argument together.
Oh god, gonna die again. This think animation looks like the Layton puzzle animation. Oh my god, oh my god. Calmly, calmly, calmly. Oh,
Shadow walked through the library car to get to the saloon car where he set up the original high score on the arcade machine.
Yeah, but I ended up beating it. It wasn't the high score long. Cracks are natural gamers.
SBO said he saw Shadow enter the library car, but he's mentioned nothing about Shadow's return. He only mentions that Vector came back. When Shadow left Knuckles and Vector in the saloon car, SBO was fully seated reading his book for a good while at this point. Oh, we know Shadow had to walk back through the library car when he left the saloon car, so there's absolutely no way Shadow and SBO didn't notice one another in Shadow's return trip.
I mean, it was a simple slip-up. I was just fully immersed in my book that I didn't notice Shadow.
You're telling me the sound of doors opening and locking wouldn't have caused you to look up?
Well, you see, I can sense SBO's desperation here. Defending the argument that he was reading the entire time isn't easy.
So if you didn't see Shadow returning from the saloon car to lock all the doors, then at that moment, were you really in the library car at all?
But how would SBO leave? Shadow locked all the doors and no one saw SBO in the saloon car.
It's a mystery, my dear Jojo, one that I would love for SBO to solve.
You gotta believe me. That cool demeanor is vanishing. I was so involved with my book that I didn't notice Shadow pass back through the library car, honest. When Vector returned, he even had to tap me on the shoulder to get my attention.
Yeah, I think I remember doing that. I must avenge my friend's death, so I'll ask you again, SBO. If you weren't there for Shadow to see you reading, then how did you leave the library car?
I didn't... Why doesn't this seem right to me? Tails definitely feels like he's onto something, but I don't see it. Was SBO simply sitting reading, or did he somehow vanish to not notice Shadow's return to the library car? What should I do? Oh, what do I do? What do I do? There's no what is it? Like penalties like there are in Ace Attorney, so... Join Tails, press! No, I can't interrupt Tails while he's onto something. I'll let him continue this line of questioning and... Jojo, my... Speaking of the edited memories, Jojo, my favorite and beloved employee, please, protect the passengers aboard this train. They must be taken care of. If you fail, the lawsuits will be torturous. Don't allow such an old, feeble soul to get sued. I have to make sure our guests are taken care of. I have to speak up. Tails. Huh? We have a piece of evidence that can answer all of our problems.
All right, my fellow associate, lay it on me. What piece of evidence shows Shadow and SBO couldn't have seen one another?
Couldn't have seen one another. Oops. I meant to zoom in. Is it this? Like he was like hidden behind... Like was he like hiding here? Because he's like hiding behind this bookshelf? So that must have been it, right? Alright, now let's get my thoughts in order. Oh no! Okay. Oh! Oh! I keep jumping. I keep jumping when I'm trying to move, and I keep moving when I'm trying to jump. Why am I so bad at this? I think because it's like isometric and like my directions get confused. Okay, no problem, no problem. Just gotta survive now. Ah! Gotta survive. Oh, okay. The library map? Oh, I see. See the exits? They're right across from one another, a straight path. If Shadow walked down this straight path, there's a way SB and Shadow couldn't have seen one another. Looks like you'll have to point out where exactly on the map you mean. Where could SBO have been for Shadow to not see him? Oh, interesting. This. Interesting. That's where I was sitting reading my book. I can second this. When I returned from the saloon car, SBO was in the same spot.
That confirms it then. You see, Shadow and SBO couldn't have seen one another from this spot because a bookcase is in the way.
There's no way Shadow could have seen SBO or vice versa.
Makes a lot of sense why you never mentioned Shadow's return, SBO. There's just no way you would have seen him.
I apologize for losing my cool back there. I felt like I was grasping, despite telling the truth. But I'm glad you all believe me now.
Your alibi isn't the most airtight, but I have no further points. Thank you both for answering all our questions.
We did it! Another pair of alibis validated. Phew! Too many locked doors to worry about, but I'm glad everything straightened itself out in the end. Well, now I'm exhausted. I'm gonna crash here for a bit. These chairs are so comfy. Likewise, I could use a breather.
Sadly, our work isn't done. I have plenty of questions for Rouge, and especially Shadow.
Oh, seems like the door to the next car is open. Amy must have kept it open when she passed through earlier.
Then that's our key to leave. See you later, Vector and SBO.
Give him heck, and if you need any meat chopped up, say the word. I'll keep my poetry sharp for you both. A murderer is on the loose while doors keep getting locked. Tick, 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 tock goes the clock while our heroes are in the caboose. At this point, I'm feeling pretty confident in our detective abilities. We're really doing this.
Come on, Jojo, let's see what's next.
Coming. This might be a good place to pause. Let me just save it. I want to know... Oh, I quit on accident. Well, I was trying to resume. I was going to look up when or how long this game is. I don't know if anyone's like posted about it anywhere. This article says it takes about 70 minutes to complete, which is not correct because I've definitely been playing for more than 70 minutes. Maybe because though I've been reading stuff out loud. Oh, should I just keep going then? Oh, 2 hours. Oh, thank you, Betty. You're looking. Then I might be almost done. Should I keep going? Maybe I should keep going. Should I keep going? Most places seem ballpark at 2 hours, maybe 2.5. Okay. Maybe I should keep going because I'm gonna be traveling for like a couple weeks, and so I won't be streaming for a while. And so it'd be kind of sad to like break it up with such a huge break. Okay, let's see where we are in like half an hour. Let's keep going. Let me talk to the vector a little bit. No meat. May the breeze drift you towards success. A one-sentence poem for you. Are italics enough to qualify as a poem? Good question. Okay, let's move on. I'm gonna try to cut down on the voice acting because my voice is starting to complain. Let's go. The mystery calls. Okay, the investigation continues. Ooh, look at that. What? Look at this Chow. Look at him. All this stuff's getting heavy. I'll dump what I don't need.
Rouge, there you are. We have a lot to say to you. We visited every train car so far, and everyone said they've seen you wandering about. It's high time you told us why.
My, talk about a warm welcome. Quick to the point, aren't you, darling? And I see you've brought the microwave master with you. Please don't let that be my legacy. Tails is right. Folks have brought you up a lot. Care to explain? Tell him, Rouge, we're going to need the help. Blaze? All right. I've been hunting for a treasure rumored to be stored here on the train. Treasure? They certainly didn't tell me about treasure in the interview. Since I'm a part business tycoon, part purveyor of fine collectibles, I knew I had to find it. Tell him what it is, Rouge. All right. Well, it's a Fabergé Chow egg. Am I saying that right? Fabergé? Fabergé?
Wow, that does sound extravagant. But please don't tell me you accepted Amy's birthday invite only to find that egg.
A woman can have multiple goals. I gave Amy her birthday present already, so everything's well taken care of. She roped me in on the hunt immediately. I stayed here while she searched the train cars for clues. I deduced that the Fabergé Chow egg is here in this train car, locked in a safe. Wait, so the treasure's real? It's actually here?
And what did you manage to find, Rouge?
Oh, well, why don't you both take a look? Whoa, there's like a code. I found the train's blueprints in the library car with a safe code written right on it. The score of a lifetime.
The train's blueprints? Please, Rouge, let us see that.
Finders keepers, sweetheart. Oh my gosh, look at her pose. There's a problem. We need your assistance. What kind of problem? The elevator behind the security guard leads us right to the room holding the Fabergé Chow egg. But we're not getting anywhere without the guard's access card. We need a plan to get that card to use the elevator, and our chance of success grows with everyone's help. So you want us to help you steal the Fabergé Chow egg?
Blaze, you don't have a problem with this?
I see no issues here. Sounds like a fine business venture. Her lore card must be influencing her decisions here. Either that or breaking the rules must be refreshing for a princess.
Jojo, do you have an opinion on this?
Stealing is for squares. It's time for a 5-finger discount. Let's do it.
Well, I suppose if both Blaze and Jojo are in. Okay, let's get that Fabergé Chow egg.
Heh, that's the ticket. Happy to have you both on the team.
Now we must plan.
Oh my god, a whiteboard appeared. Oh boy, what have we gotten ourselves into? Access to the Fabergé. Oh my gosh, this is like an Ocean's 11 like little thingy. Like look at the little, oh my gosh, look at the drawings. There's Tails, there's this is Blaze. Is this me? Oh, what is this? Oh no, that's Rouge, and then this is me, this creature. I don't know what that is. And this is the guard. This is so cute. Access to the Fabergé Chow egg room is behind a locked elevator door. The security guard has the access card. Do we attack the guard, bribe the guard, or distract the guard? Distract them. Perfect. We're all charming enough for that to work. That was actually a really nice thing to say.
Jojo, is everything okay? I've never seen you smile like that. Seems they don't know how to take a compliment.
If I'm gonna be in a casino, my poker face needs work. Okay, who's distracting the security guard? Oh my gosh, I get to like choose? Who's distracting? I mean, Rouge would be the most... No, but Rouge needs to be the one to like get in and out, right? Maybe Tails? Maybe Blaze? Think you could distract the guard, Blaze?
In my life, I've never let a single person down. I won't falter.
Great. Her voice was so stoic. I have chills. Well, I trust her. Moving on. What's the distraction? This is so good. This is so much fun. This little like planning bit. Pretend the claw machine is stuck. Push a bunch of poker chips to the floor. Ask the Chow about their partner and kiss. Poker chips on? No, pretend the claw machine is stuck. Like, there's no one else to help. Who puts a claw machine in a casino?
This'll work great as a distraction. Let's continue the plan.
With the guard distracted, Rouge, how will you get the access card? Grab them and fly up to the rafters. Ask for the card. Pick their pocket, of course. I'll snatch the access key, no problem. That Chow in uniform won't notice a thing.
Excellent. We can count on you, Rouge. Try not to take anything else from them if you can help it.
No promises. With the card obtained, we need to get Blaze out of there. Jojo, what's your plan? Use a drink without a coaster. Push the security guard over. Pretend you're Blaze's spouse. I'll pretend to be Blaze's spouse. Then you'd be marrying into the royal family. What is your heritage? Any war crimes I should know about? What? Well, you dress far too plain. You would need a complete refashioning immediately. You know what? Maybe we should try something else. Interesting. You give up far too easily as well. We'd have to work on your fortitude. I said we'll try something else. Oh, were there like correct answers? I thought I was just like choosing. Say there's a drink without a... Say there's a drink without a coaster. Absolutely vile. I can think of nothing worse. Despicable. I would never allow such a thing in my kingdom. The guard will go running immediately, I'm sure of it. Great, and with the guard distracted, we'll all head to the elevator. And just like that, we make it into the elevator. Inside, we celebratory dance, pop some apple cider, sing victory a cappella celebratory dance.
Now that's a proper victory.
Oh no, one last security measure we didn't account for. What do we do about the mechanical arms attacking from the ceiling? I five each of them, have Tails disable them, tie them into one big knot. Tails?
I should be able to disengage them. I'll just need some time.
Well, that leads us nicely to our next question. Oh no, Tails. Why is Rouge Rouge is like DMing this. She is running a D&D campaign right now. Oh no, Tails is taking a while and the arms are tightening their grip. Pray and hope they sympathize. Imagine you're not in pain. Pretend there's nothing wrong. Let's cry.
Tails managed to do it.
Darlings, I'm happy to say this plan is perfect. Look at them all happy. Yay! If everyone is ready, it's time to execute.
I'm ready. Let's begin. All right, let's see what's up that elevator.
We did it. Fast forward. Whoa, this is quite the room to have on a train.
I knew the plan would go off without a hitch. We couldn't have made it this far without you both. You have my gratitude. Our planning beforehand was very thorough, I must admit, and it was executed to perfection.
Enough chatter. Now we claim our real prize. I have the safe code right here on these blueprints. Let's claim our Fabergé Chow egg. Oh, I want to click on stuff. But it looks like there's only these two things. What's this?
What could they possibly be storing in all of these?
This is the casino car. I suppose it's all expensive gems and gold. Maybe rings, too? Rings? You can find those lying about in the grass. That's of no interest to us. Let's focus on the real prize, shall we?
Right, we gotta find the safe with the Fabergé Chow egg inside.
This one. No question. This has got to be the safe with our treasure. Enter in the code on the blueprints and find out, Rouge. On it, sweetheart. Let's see. 230401. Oh, wow. It's here. Haha, I have it. Wow, look at it. It's so cute.
All right, before anyone else sees us, let's get out of here.
Hold on, kiddo. We can't be so hasty. You truly think that's all there is to this egg? No further secrets whatsoever? Rouge, spit it out. What are you hiding? Only 3 of these eggs were ever made, each hiding their own individual secret. No one knows the secret because anyone who's opened one of these has never lived to tell the tale.
You can open the egg?
You sure can, and all of you will bear witness to its secret. Rouge, I don't know if you should. All you need to do is twist it. Tick. It's a bomb! Oh! Uh-oh.
Rouge, has no one lived to tell the egg secret because each egg is a bomb?
Huh? I think you're onto something, kid. It sure sounds like a bomb. I feel like Rouge has the same energy as, like, Jessie from Pokemon Team Rocket.
We need to dispose of that egg now.
Dispose of it? After all our hard work? Rouge. Fine, but what do we do? Where do I put this thing? That's an excellent question. What do we do with the bomb? Oh my god! Wait, can I just, like, click? Take one for the team. Oh my god, this is hilarious. They added a kissing sound. Chaos control the egg away. Where did you hear about chaos control? I think that the correct answer is throwing it and locking it in the safe, I'm pretty sure, but I like to... Are you insane? Do you want us to just blow up? I wanna read these because they're funny. We need to dispose of the bomb, Jojo. That is our goal. Listen, I get that, but what if the egg isn't a bomb?
Wait, that's right. Jojo, I think you're onto something.
What's right? Spit it out, kiddo. We don't have any time.
Sorry, it's just... SBO did say something interesting when we quizzed him about the train's manual.
Oh wait, this was the correct answer? I thought this was one of the joke answers. Okay, what efficient and extremely accurate technology was installed to assist in keeping the train spotless? Robotic arms. During events, they can perform a variety of tasks, and they prevent explosives from coming onto the train. So this cannot be a bomb. Hey Greg, welcome to the stream. What's up? What's up is Sonic's dead, and we're trying to figure out the murderer. That's what's up. It's a mystery.
These robot arms that attacked us in the elevator seem to have a lot of functions here on the train.
Just woke up. Sonic died. Yep. Good news to wake up to.
If a bomb was brought onto the train disguised as this Fabergé Chow egg, the arms would have detected it and wouldn't have allowed it on.
Way of starting April, yeah. Happy April. It's not quite April here where I am, but almost another hour. The only other person who knows the coming and going of the train is the conductor, and he surely wouldn't allow such a thing either. So if we're out of options, I think we should wait and see what happens. Okay, we wait. Okay. The egg, it opened! It's hollow, not a bomb at all. You both really were onto something. Phew! My, well, that's one way to get the heart racing. I'm completely relieved. My hunch was right, thankfully. And look what's inside! Oh my gosh, that's really cute.
Wow, look at that sparkle! And it's so heavy, too! The final secret to the Fabergé chow egg is a chow covered in gems.
It's perfect, it's exquisite, it's revolutionary. Is she drooling over a sparkly ornament? So who took the news that Sonic died the worst and who took it the best? Oh, well, this isn't a spoiler because they describe it very close to the beginning of the game, but this is actually a murder mystery game. So it's Amy Rose's birthday and everyone is participating in her birthday murder mystery party. Though there's a little bit of ambiguity. It's like kind of unclear whether Sonic is actually hurt or if he's just pretending. But we're just proceeding with solving the mystery anyway. So nobody is actually concerned. Everyone thinks it's part of the game. It is stunning.
You said no one lived to tell the Fabergé chow egg secret. I wonder why, if the egg wasn't a bomb.
Because they weren't as tough as us. I don't know. Who cares? What a precious treasure. A beauty to behold. Maybe they naturally died of old age and just kept the secret with them. Thank God, yeah. Not too dark, thankfully.
And as much fun as this has been, we should get out of here before we're spotted.
Good call, let's go. We just did like a little miniature heist.
No one seems to suspect anything and the security guard is back at their post.
Hope they subdued the drink coaster fiend okay.
Thank you both for your assistance. That hunt was exactly the thrill I was seeking. Stealing was strangely fun, but I'd prefer to never do it again. Now, Rouge?
She's completely absorbed in that bedazzled chow.
What?
What is it, darling?
About those blueprints, now that you're done with them, maybe we could take a look?
While I appreciate your assistance, it's as I said, finders keepers. I'll need them a little longer in case I missed any other treasures, but I promise to let you take a peek later. I don't want to sound ungrateful, but I'm sure you get it, sweetheart. You can't just add sweetheart to the end of a sentence to make things better. But I don't think there's any reasoning with her. She's more powerful than me. Well, we'll get out of your way for now then. We have a murder mystery to attend to.
Before you go, Shadow gave me and Rouge one of these. He passed through earlier.
Oh, a lock. A key.
Let me unlock the door so you can continue forward. You know, we've had a lot of people mention you, Rouge, but we also have had just as much suspicion about Shadow.
He's unpredictable, that one. Good luck to you.
The door's unlocked. Both of you stay safe. Thanks again.
Will do. Come on, Jojo, let's head out.
Gotcha. The mystery continues. I want to inspect stuff. We didn't get a chance to, look at things.
Capabilities of these robot arms are quite spectacular. I'm impressed every time we see them. Can't help but wonder how they're controlled.
I don't know, the conductor was ordering it around a bit earlier. At the very least, things operate much smoother with them here. I wouldn't worry about it.
Yeah, that is true. They're very versatile.
Let's talk to Blaze. Pulling off that heist was much more enjoyable than the rest of these casino games. Can I take your order? Oh, you're part of the story. Yes, I am. I am an original character to this game that was created. And I am a new employee on the train. This really is a Sonic fan game. Yeah, it feels like a Sonic fan game, but it is officially endorsed. The actual Sonic, the official Sonic Twitter account posted it, posted about it, and they mention, I don't know, it's all endorsed and with permission and stuff like that. So it's very cool. Can I interest you to anything on the menu? I'm content for now, thank you. The whole maybe the egg is a bomb thing destroyed my appetite. Haha, yeah, I was nervous myself.
We could tell. You sweat out of your uniform pretty often.
Yeah, you're a very, animated person. Wow. Your alibi.
Do you think you could go over your alibi again? When Amy began the murder mystery, what did you do?
Sure, we left the dining car and Rouge pulled me aside to talk about the Fabergé chow egg. We walked and talked to the casino car, where we then went our separate ways. I scoped around and discovered the egg was here. After that, I played the slot machines. The train did a sudden jolt, which was odd, but I didn't leave the car. I gave Amy her present when she stopped by. Shadow passed through as well, but it was brief. He gave me the exit key and left. Interesting. Do you have any proof you were here playing the slots? I do, actually. I kept winning, so I saved the cash out voucher. You can take a look. Let's see here. 14,000 credits? That's an enormous payout. How did you... I'm just naturally lucky, I suppose. That smirk. She's so self-aware.
Well, thanks for your time, Blaze.
Anytime. And Tails, do tell Cream I said hi, won't you?
Of course, can do.
Oh, Cream. Fan favorite, Cream. Oh, I can change the... Oh, it's Nights into Dreams. See, look, they're making all sorts of references to Sega things. No cheating. Twinkle Park. That's a level in a Sonic game, I think. I don't remember which one. Casino too.
Dr. Eggman's built a lot of casinos to run around in, but I've never actually sat down to play any for fun.
Want to play some blackjack?
I don't know how to play that.
It's easy, let me show you.
Jojo, we simply don't have time for this. We must avenge Sonic.
Probably a good point. Oh. Oh, it's all the same dialogue. Oh, chips. Oh, they're Eggman chips.
That's Dr. Eggman's logo. I suppose he does deal a lot with casinos. He's an evil scientist that's always caused trouble for us in Sonic.
Every poker chip I've personally seen has Eggman's mug on it. I'm not too surprised to see it here.
That's fair. I suppose I shouldn't be so surprised then.
Is Eggman gonna be like a secret bad guy or something? Is this like... There's a lot of like references to Eggman that we're finding. Should I give the slot machine a try? Yes. All right, let's see. Big money, big money. Well, I lost her. Try it again. Yes. I've never, I tried playing the slots once when I was in Las Vegas once, and I like don't understand how to play, but I pulled the lever and that was fun. Thanks again for your help earlier. Now what can I do for you, darlings? Are you hungry? What a paltry menu. Not a lot of options, sweetie. I think I'll have to pass. Not a problem. Just let me know if you need something later. Sure, if I need a bag of chips, I'll holler. Your alibi? I don't think there's all that much more to understand beyond that. Yeah, I suppose, but it's like, I don't even know like what to hope for, you know? Like there's something about lines and whatever, but all that knowledge actually doesn't mean anything anyway, so I guess it doesn't matter. Let's go over the alibi again. Well, once Amy paired Blaze and I up, I immediately roped her in on my Fabergé Chow egg hunt. We split up at the casino car and I went searching for the blueprint. I walked back through the library and the saloon cars till I found it in the library car.
Did you see Sonic at all during your search?
Sonic? No, I don't believe so. I remember him in the dining car at the beginning. Do you have anything to support that claim? Listen, plenty of people saw me poking around and I have the blueprints on me. I hardly had time to chase Sonic down, murder him, and find the blueprints myself.
We appreciate you answering our questions, Rude. You take care now.
Likewise, darling. Okay, I think we've investigated everything in here, so let's go. Let's go. Let's find Shadow. Oh my gosh, I can't wait to talk to Shadow. He's so, like... wondering why he's here. Now it's as good as any time to clean out my pockets. Whoa, what is Amy doing?
I know you won't talk, but I know exactly why you've been locking those doors.
It's hard to get a word in as you talk over me. I have my reasons.
No reason is convincing enough. It's inconceivable what you did. Hey, what's going on?
Huh, I see you made it here, Tails. But I didn't expect the Iron Chef as well. We'll see what you say when your microwave chili dog's delicious.
I'd also like to know why you've been locking doors throughout the train, Shadow.
Well, it seems Amy already knows, so ask her.
Humph.
I'm not saying a thing. You lot will have to tell me why. Now, if you could leave me be, I have an appointment coming up. Shadow would be really depressed if Sonic died for real, or really happy. Yeah, it's hard to tell. They're kind of pals, I don't know, like frenemies. But why does Shadow have an appointment? His Outlet calendars. Do you guys see this Chow band that's performing here in the lounge? Look at this. Look at them. They're so cheerful and cute. How is this Chow playing the cello? I don't even know. This one's playing the piano. I can't reach the pedals. It's so cute. Oh my god.
Well, Jojo, looks like Shadow isn't gonna talk. Time to do some investigating.
All right, ready to find some answers, Tails? A Chowlo. Good one, fancy way.
Indubitably, my dear Jojo.
Okay, let's look at stuff.
Jojo, could you open the wardrobe, please?
Sure. Wait, is there a reason you want me to do it?
What if something falls out, or worse, someone leaps out? I just think you should do it.
Okay, I'll open it. All right, watch a pro.
All this dust, you opened the door too fast. It blew everywhere.
These Skrunkos know how to play. Ooh, there's like a little secret thing here. Tails, do you see this? A pull string? Jojo, what? It's got to activate something.
What? The back of the wardrobe opened.
There's a full passageway back here.
Come on, we gotta see where this leads.
He's curious. This must mean something big. Oh!
This is the library. There's a secret passage from the lounge to the library.
I don't believe it.
Shh, quick, back to the passage before they spot us.
Oh, that changes things.
Oh, we need to add that to our inventory.
Hidden passage. Interesting. Amy.
Glad you two finally caught up. I'm surprised it took you so long to get here. I thought you wanted to save Sonic. We've been thorough. Do you have any clues for us? Just a hot tip, but all will be revealed in due time. I think I'll be shedding a big light on this whole case.
Could you please tell us?
No way. Journalist reporter Amy Rose is always first to reveal a scoop. When you're ready to challenge Shadow, talk to him. Then I'll be ready.
So curious about what it is. She seems confident. Hold you to it. Are you a Sonic fan, Joy? Did Jojo the Hedgehog exist in the past? I'm like a medium Sonic fan. Like, I haven't played all the games or anything like that, but Sonic Adventure 2 specifically is very nostalgic for me because me and my siblings played it a lot as kids. And like I really like the music and things like that. I don't know, we just like are very familiar with it. And I really like playing around in the Chow Garden. So I don't know, I have like positive memories of Sonic, but I don't play like every game or anything like that. Did Jojo the Hedgehog existed in the past? No, this is a new character for this game. Unfortunately, I couldn't make like an OC or anything. It was just a pre-made character.
I'm not ordering a single thing till we get birthday cake. Cake first, dinner after. Otherwise, I'll get full on dinner and can't have any cake.
You have priorities. I respect that.
It just makes sense.
Okay, let's see what's going on. Ooh, Big Chow Band. Take a beat. Music plant zone. I'll leave this up for them. Click on the band.
Hey, it's the Big Chow Band.
Give us a jam. Beautiful.
That was spiritual.
I feel reawakened. Cleaning arm. There's another robot arm just doing its thing.
As an employee, do you have any power over these arms? Can you tell it to do something?
Oh, no, but I'll give it a shot. Hey, robotic arm, can you bring me a cold Chaos Cola? Nope, it's not listening to me. I'm quite parched, too.
I could run and get a Chaos Cola? Chaos Cola? Chaos Cola for you?
No, I'll be all right. Thank you, Tails. I'm the one that's supposed to be working here after all. Let's click. Ooh. Trash can. Tails.
No.
Tails, I think we should check the trash bin.
Every trash bin has been empty, Jojo, and you've been disappointed every time. Are you going to get sad again if there's nothing in the trash bin, Jojo?
There's always something in the trash bin.
All right, let's check the trash bin. What's this?
Ha, 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 ha!
Someone printed out the front page of a ticket website? It's for the band Hot Honey. Interesting. Hot Honey is one of Amy's favorite bands.
Who cares what it is? Let's add it to our inventory.
Are we sure this isn't just trash?
I'll let you have this. There's always success if you check the trash bin. Okay, we added crumpled paper to our inventory. Okay, let's talk to Shadow last. Was the door locked?
Jojo, we can't move on to the interrogate Shadow.
Okay. Computer.
He told us about this in my interview,
The lounge has a computer complete with internet access for casual browsing.
Oh, lovely. Seems convenient.
It is. It's a shame to be on the computer and missing these gorgeous views, though.
I feel like if you're using the computer here, you must really need to use it.
Interesting. Window.
Wow, Tails, you have to check this out.
It's Big the cat! Look, he's fishing! Ah!
These windows are huge. What a view. I didn't realize this train would drive along the coast.
Spectacular, isn't it? I just want to hop out and take a dip in the ocean.
If this train wasn't so nice to be on, I'd agree.
Despite the murder lingering in the air.
Despite the murder lingering in the air.
I just thought the same thing. Printer.
Seems our printer is hooked up to the computer.
Can we print something? Wait, we're printing Sonic singing a song or Sonic rowing a boat? What does that mean? Like a picture? Rowing a boat.
Huh, this printer is surprisingly tricky to use.
Tricky?
Yeah, the user interface isn't very clear, but I won't let it stump me.
Oh, there he is. Rowing a boat. We printed this lovely picture of Sonic. He has peach arms in this one.
And here you go.
Yep, this is exactly what I asked for. I'll quietly set this back on the printer. Wait, I want to see what the other picture is. Singing a song. Oh, this one's much nicer. Who is this? Who is this? Who is this? I'm scared of this person. They look scary. Keys. Oh yeah, Shadow's a locksmith. That's his role in this murder mystery. That looks like the default Sonic Forces OC. Ah, you might be right. That would make sense. Interesting, there's only 2 keys. I figured a locksmith would have a bunch. Want to take it?
Yeah, let's take it.
Okay. We found enough clues. Okay, let's interrogate Shadow. Interesting. He's been giving away the keys, I think. Tails doll is him. They have told us multiple times that Tails and Amy cannot be the murderer. They've narrowed it down for us from the beginning. So, Tails is innocent. Why did you come over here? There's nothing I can help either of you with. I ask that you leave me be. That stare, so cold. You know, maybe we will get out of here, actually.
Jojo, we certainly will not.
Can I take your order? I'll take you up on that coffee. When I'm back in the dining car, I'll whip that right up. A coffee on a train. There's no better combination.
Some marshmallows would make it perfect.
Marshmallows and coffee? That sounds good, actually. Sure. Take every muscle in this body to agree with Tails. He's so nice. He's trying really hard. Okay, let's... can I talk to him? Oh, yeah. Start interrogation. Dun 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 dun.
Shadow, we have questions for you.
Will you 3 get out? I'm busy. As I said, I have an appointment to attend to.
Sorry, but this is important. Shadow, we've questioned everyone on this train, and every single person has mentioned running into you. You've been locking every door in this train, and I know why.
Huh? Huh? Pray tell, why was I locking all the doors?
Heh, time to reveal my hot tip. Hope everyone's ready for a scoop found by yours truly.
We're ready.
According to the map, the next car is the conductor's car where Sonic was stationed. This door right here in the lounge car is the only door that leads to the conductor's car. Following? So Shadow was locking all the doors for one reason and one reason alone. To keep Sonic from escaping the conductor's car. So you think Shadow was trapping Sonic? I sure do. He locked the conductor's car, then locked all the others so one locked door wasn't as suspicious.
Pure conjecture. You all get out and leave me be.
Well, my source can back up these claims. They will remain anonymous, but I think the point stands. My source claims they never saw Sonic again after he went into the conductor's car. Why? Because he was trapped and couldn't leave the conductor's car.
Reckless speculation. Is the logic sound, though? Was Shadow trapping Sonic?
I'll play along and follow this train of logic, Amy. If Shadow did lock the door to the conductor's car, imprisoning Sonic, then how was Sonic found in the dining car?
Exactly.
I think Jojo and I can explain the car change, however. Jojo, what evidence do we have that shows Sonic could have gotten to the dining car?
Okay. If Shadow's the villain, boo. No, that'd be too easy. Okay, so we're here. Shadow could have gone to the dining car. Or so Sonic could have gone to the dining car. Oh no, I guess through the secret passage? Lounge to the library. Uh-oh. You gotta think. The art is so good, I agree. Ah! Oh my god, there's meteors. Calm, calm. I am calm. I am calm. I am serene. Oh, I'm serene! I'm not panicking! Okay. Whew.
Jojo and I found a hidden passage in the wardrobe that leads right to the library car.
What?
A secret passage?
So someone could have used the passage, snuck through the library car, and walked past the distracted boys playing arcade, and safely arrived at the dining car.
Excellent work, Jojo. This adjusts my theory a bit. So, Shadow murdered Sonic in the conductor car, but then thought the crime scene being so close to a station was suspicious. Shadow picked up Sonic, locked the door to the conductor car on the way out, and dropped the body off at the dining car.
Oh.
Are you officially accusing Shadow of murder? I am, but of course this is just a theory. I don't have any evidence to back this up, other than my hot scoop.
Huh, seems Tails and I were more thorough than you.
If Shadow's not going to talk, then I'll humor you once again. If Shadow traveled through the hidden passage and appeared in the library car, then how did SBO and Vector not see him? Well, I suppose it would be hard to sneak around two people.
Jojo, do you have any guesses? Oh, well, SBO and Vector didn't see Shadow because... Well, Vector was with Knuckles. Yeah, playing games.
That's true, Vector was with Knuckles and wouldn't have seen Shadow enter the library car. See, things are falling into place. But what about SBO? I believe SBO was behind a bookshelf at the table reading.
Oh,
SBO not reading in the library checks out. That's what he told me too.
He's lying. What was that, Shadow? When I completely obliterated Knuckles and Vectors at that whatever game, I left the saloon car. I spent some time looking for SBO, but he was not there. He was not in the library car.
Like, I'd believe you. You're currently my #1 suspect. Why were you even searching for SBO, huh?
If you must know, I needed to give him a key.
As if. Why would a locksmith be giving away his keys? Shadow has been giving away a lot of keys, actually. Everyone but us seems to have one.
That's true. Everyone has been able to unlock the next door for us.
I didn't know that. Shadow's been passing out keys? Perhaps Jojo and I can further validate Shadow's claims.
We can do what?
Jojo, what evidence supports Shadow's claims that he was giving keys away?
His keyring that has only 2 keys on it. Uh-oh. I gotta think. Ah! Was not thinking hard enough. Let's try that again. I'm calm. Calm, focused, collected. Calm, dodging. Ah. Okay, calm. Just gotta survive. Okay, whew. Almost didn't pass that one. There's only one reason there's exactly 2 keys on that keyring. Those were the 2 keys Shadows meant to give SBO and Vector. Oh, I didn't make that connection.
No way. Well, what of his own key? Couldn't one of those be for him?
I have my own key on me.
Interesting. So let's say Shadow's telling the truth. Then what?
If Shadow didn't murder Sonic and bring him to the dining car, then what possible reason could he have for locking all the doors? He's right. Her theory is strong. Tails and I certainly haven't presented any possibilities. Is Shadow really innocent in Sonic's murder?
I think Jojo and I know exactly why Shadow is locking all the doors.
Why does he keep including me too?
First, Amy, I have one question for you.
Huh?
Has everyone today given you a birthday present? Oh, most everyone, yeah. Everyone's been so sweet.
Oh.
Just, Shadow and Sonic haven't given me anything yet, but that's okay. Just them being here is enough. Understood. Thank you, Amy. Jojo?
Yes, Tails?
I have a theory, but I need a piece of evidence to support it. You know Shadow walked through every train in the car locking the exits, and he gave everyone stationed in the cars a key. Except for you, me, and Amy.
That's right, the conductor gave Amy her birthday key, not Shadow. So why would he lock all the doors and not give us a key? He wanted to keep us away. I think he was embarrassed. Okay, this is my theory. I think he printed out that ticket, this concert ticket for Amy for her birthday, but he like was embarrassed about it and didn't want anyone to see him doing it. Was Shadow locking all the doors to keep us away?
Not us, Jojo. I'm making a leap here, but stick with me. I think Shadow was trying to keep Amy away. What? Excuse me? Shadow would never do that. It's my birthday. You know it's my birthday, right? Don't you, Shadow? How dare? Jojo, show me evidence.
Huh?
If Shadow was trying to keep me away, prove it. You've been so thorough or whatever. What proof do you have?
Okay. Tails thinks Shadow was trying to keep Amy away. Why? What evidence shows what Shadow didn't want Amy to know? This wrinkled piece of paper. That feels right. Now I have to not die. Oh my god. Oh my god, I'm not gonna make it. I need... No. Oh, there's still more rings. Okay, whew. Oh, just barely. Whew. Intense. You went rooting through the trash?
Huh? What is that? We found this in the trash bin next to the printer.
Ticket Town? That's Ticketmaster. Oh my god.
It's of a band's ticket website.
Tails, don't...
This is Hot Honey's website. No way, I love them.
Hot Honey?
It's the band I'm currently obsessed with. Jeremy B is my current favorite.
Her bias. All the members have B after their name?
Yes, isn't it cute? I haven't got to any of their shows yet to see them though. Their tickets are really hard to get. You have to be ready online at a specific time and they sell out in minutes.
So the question becomes,
why was this paper found in the train car Shadow was stationed in?
Watch yourself, Fox. The situation is becoming much clearer. I don't know how Tails figured things out so soon, but I see where he's heading. The printout of the Hot Honey's band ticket website exists because... Should I click those just for fun? Shadow's a big Hot Honey fan. Leave now. I don't know what kind of music Shadow listens to, but it's obviously not this. So Shadow must be buying this as a birthday gift for Amy.
What? Shadow, is that true? Are you trying to get me concert tickets for my birthday?
I've done a poor job hiding the surprise, it seems. Yes, I'm trying to get you concert tickets for your birthday.
Shadow! I used that printer earlier and I found it difficult to manage. When logging onto the website, did you print the homepage by accident?
Yes, that's exactly what happened. I'm not fantastic with computers, admittedly. He's so cute, oh my god. Shadow is the best.
I can't believe this after I accused you of murder. Spill everything, Shadow. The cat's out of the bag. I want to know everything.
Fine, the surprise is ruined anyway. Oof, probably our fault there.
Sorry. That's all a detective's job is, I suppose.
When I arrived on the train, I realized everyone else had a gift except for me. Worried for my social status, I immediately began brainstorming ideas and saw the computer. I remembered Amy had never seen Hot Honey live and looked it up. That's when I accidentally printed the homepage. The concert tickets weren't actually on sale, I realized, but would be available soon.
Is that the appointment you keep speaking of? The time you're able to actually buy the concert tickets?
Precisely. I haven't purchased the tickets yet. I knew I had to keep Amy away while I waited to buy the tickets, so I began locking all the doors. But for the safety of everyone, I handed out keys so they could get in and out, telling them not to let anyone through. It didn't work. Amy still managed to make it here, somehow.
It's because the conductor gave me this. This key opens up any door on the train. I've gotten through every locked door with ease.
The plan's fatal flaw, the birthday key. I should have guessed. It's a well-known privilege.
Shadow, Your gesture is so sweet, and after I accused you, too. How about this? Let's buy the tickets later, and to make it up with you, you can come with me.
They're going on a date! They're gonna go on a date! I don't know if...
Too late, it's happening! I can't wait, the show of a lifetime! Oh my god, they're gonna go hang out!
Oh, so cute. Fine. Happy birthday, Amy.
I expect lots of pictures from the concert, you too.
Seems the mystery of Shadow's locked doors has finally reached the end.
I blame my source for all this. That wasn't a hot tip at all, leading me to believe Shadow was behind everything. My credibility as a journalist reporter down the drain.
Sonic dies and she asks Shadow. She moves on fast, okay? Amy, I am curious. Who's the source for your big scoop? I would like to know as well.
Sorry, strictly confidential. My credibility may be shot, but my principles must stay intact. I have a strong feeling I know exactly who your source is. Huh? But we need to investigate one last area, the conductor's car.
I'll come with you. I'd love to know who's been dragging my name through the mud.
And I'll join as well. Time to see this through the end. We're more than happy to have you both. Jojo, I hate to say it, but I believe our investigation is finally coming to a close.
The pieces are coming together. The full picture is becoming clearer and clearer. Let's end this, Tails. We pin down Sonic's murderer for good.
Right on then, let's do it.
I'm gonna save real quick, just in case. I want to talk to them.
Come on, to the conductor's car. I wonder what we'll find there.
The conductor, I'm sure. Admittedly, I haven't seen the conductor in a while. Hope he's all right. Maybe the conductor's the murderer. I can't believe a secret passage was here the whole time. That would have been very useful. Yeah, the library is closest to the bathroom. It would have been really convenient. I see our priorities are different. Let's go. Let's finish this. I'm really hungry suddenly. I guess I'm spending a lot of energy voice acting. Conductor car. The final boss area. There's something on the ground. Really sort out my evidence before I continue. In my short time working on this train, I haven't visited the conductor car yet. Feels empty? Wait, where's the conductor?
That's odd. I haven't seen him throughout the train at all. Last we saw him was when he left the dining car.
Something clearly happened here.
Nothing we can't figure out. Come on, time to investigate. Let's crack on.
Is that a thing people say? Why is he like sitting coolly on the edge there? Weird. Okay, spilled cup.
Did this fall over when the train sped up? Not sure. Wait, what's it say on the mug? A cup of joe in your hand, wife by your side, paradise.
All right, we get it. He loves his wife. Speakers.
A microphone. We can talk to the whole train with this.
Should I say something? Start beatboxing. If you can hear this, your armpits stink. I'm gonna beatbox.
Jojo, why are you reaching for the mic?
Just offering our guests some musical entertainment.
That was impressive, Jojo. Thank you for sharing.
He's talking like an elementary school teacher. Vent.
A vent? It's a large one. Seems like at least one person could fit through. Not a problem for me, but I'm not sure how you'd get up there.
Wait, why wouldn't it be a problem for you? The tails. Right. Jojo. I relate to this main character a lot. Just saying like dumb stuff and then being immediately realizing that it was stupid.
I've noticed these screens throughout the entire train.
Yeah, they're used to show information and advertisements. They're nice. The picture's really clear. I would watch a full movie on one.
I saw a slide that said, "Happy birthday, Amy." That was so cute. The next ad being for a nasal medication was a little jarring, though.
The high quality screens probably didn't do that ad any favors.
Not at all. Perhaps too much detail.
Console. I didn't realize these robot arms could also drive the train. Yeah, but they can't access every function on the train like the conductor can. Did they teach you how to drive it? Oh, no, just how to work the microwave.
I recognize some of these functions. Maybe I could drive the train. I would completely trust you to drive the train.
Same, actually. It's true. You could drive this train flawlessly.
Oh, guys.
Aw, it's complimenting. Oh, broken robot arm. This robot arm has been completely torn off.
Yuck, how creepy.
That arm is powerful. It'd be tough to break out of its grip.
A lot of people here have the strength to tear this off, but the question is, why?
A
confrontation definitely occurred in this room. We should log this. Aye, aye, sir. Okay. Oh, we picked it up. There's a thingy on the ground. What's this? Was someone playing darts? That's not a throwing dart. That's a blow dart. Someone brought a weapon onto this train. That shouldn't be possible. Tails is right. The train detects any weapons on a passenger before letting them aboard. Let's make note of this. Interesting. We found enough clues. Let's talk to Amy and solve this once and for all. Wait. Check the trash bin. Aw, he doesn't need to check the trash bin. Go out on a high note. Oh, look at this picture. Is this a conductor? Oh my gosh. Wow, the conductor looks so young in his uniform. He's been here a long time. After 32 years, he told me he's finally retiring. He said he's headed to Spagonia with his wife. I hope they have a great trip. 32 years is a long time. I wish them a lot of happiness. May any future sorrow be fleeting. Shadow? What? Yes, I wish that too. Well, you two, think you have enough evidence for me to call everyone here? It's high time we named a suspect. What do you think, Jojo? Ready to solve this case? Yes! Hello, everyone. This is the birthday girl speaking. Please report to the conductor car at once. Except for Sonic, who's paralyzed on the ground for some reason. Everyone. Oh, this is like Danganronpa, this part. Wonderful to have you all here. Tails and I are ready to announce our prime suspect, with assistance from Jojo. Why hasn't Sonic shown up? Huh? Oh, she's looking for him. Oh. Vector? Real quick, can you come with me to get Sonic? He must still be pretending to be dead, lazy bum. Ready, let's go get him. Let me tell you, darlings, this has been a delight. A delight? The air in here is so intense, I love it. Nothing like the thrill of a mystery. The train has so many amenities, I feel so catered to. Admittedly, I've been having a lot of fun myself, the amusement of a chase. I see why you're a detective outside of this mystery, Espio. You and I love a good thrill, it seems. But on this train, I am but a humble poet. I'd be willing to do an event like this again. It says here the train does escape rooms as well. Oh my gosh, a train escape room would be so fun. I love escape rooms, count me in. I'm so glad everyone's having a good time. Not gonna get fired today. Maybe we could ride a train just to relax sometime. Yeah, that'd be fun too. Ah! Huh? Oh. Huh. What in the world? That's Amy's voice. Quick, where's Amy? This is setting an astronomically high bar for Sonic characters. I know. You can tell, like, I love all of them too. You can tell they really, like, I don't know. They really honed in on the characters. And, like, just, it's just so good. He's dead for real. He's not responding to us. We left him for like 2 hours. He is probably dead. He had poison coursing through his veins the whole time. Sonic! Sonic! What? Is he hurt? Why isn't he moving? Sonic, can you hear us? It's banged up. If there's a pulse, it's weak. Set him down, Vector. Make sure his head is propped up. I'll help you. I knew one of you would take this too far. Which one of you did this to Sonic? On my birthday, no less. Could this really have been one of us? There's no one else here, Knuckles. So I'll ask again, which one of you did this? Oh my gosh, look at her face. This is inexcusable. Sonic's hurt. Yeah, she's like an anime villain in this pose. I'm going to expose the monster who did this. Tails is not having it. I thought Sonic can handle anything, but... I thought Sonic can handle anything, but somehow he met his match. I'm going to help you get to the bottom of this, Tails. Absolutely. Me too. Same. We're going to figure out exactly what happened in this room and punish the one responsible. Sonic really was hurt the whole time, and I did nothing. I'm righting my wrong. I must take down the murderer. Okay, I might actually get fired after all. Tails, Jojo, I have a big question to ask. Who in this room did this? Who killed Sonic the Hedgehog? Oh wait, I have to pick now? Oh my god. I don't think it was anybody though.
No, it's not Tails. We know for sure. They've told us that Tails and Amy are not the murderer. Oh, but that was for the game. So maybe all bets are off there? Like, they could have actually... Like, the rule of the game was they couldn't be the murderer, but that doesn't mean they couldn't actually hurt Sonic. There was a blow dart of some kind that we found. The conductor is gone. I honestly... I don't know if it's anybody. I don't think it's any one of these guys though. Blow dart, no dartboard. Like he was like, oh, my body is numb. That's what Sonic said when we found him, and so he was shot with a blow dart, I think. Robot arm. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. I don't think it's any of them. And Amy and Tails were with me, I think, when we came out and discovered Sonic at the same time. So I don't think it's them. Like, if I had to guess, maybe these three? I don't know. I mean, like, Rouge? I don't think any of them... I'll just pick Espio. Whatever.
You were the one to murder Sonic, weren't you?
Huh? I didn't know such thing, my young friend. But if it's a battle of wits you wish, I would love to discuss things.
Let's discuss.
What the? You're accusing Espio? We already talked about this. The man was reading. You have nothing.
Restating Espio's alibi would be helpful for everyone, I think. Espio was locked in the library card reading. He only had access to the saloon card during the murder. However, new evidence has come to light that needs to be addressed. Jojo, could you fill everyone in? What did we find that brings into question Espio's alibi?
Discovered a hidden passage.
Espio could have left the library at any time because Tails and I found a hidden passage from the library car to the lounge car.
Oh, that was me talking.
In the lounge, the hidden passage exits behind the wardrobe. I feel lucky we even found it. Not only would Espio avoid any locked doors, but that would put him in the car just before this one.
You have no evidence I used any secret passage. I answered all your questions without flaw. I was reading the entire time, remember?
It's true, you didn't miss a question, but I think Jojo and I can explain that too. Jojo, how did Espio know everything in the train manual he was reading?
A ninja like him speed reads. He's a poet, so he's a quick reader. He's a ninja.
Espio is a ninja. He's fluent in 17 different languages and remarkably disciplined.
Is this really the explanation we're going with? What are you getting at?
You picked a random book from a shelf and memorized it just to guarantee yourself a clean alibi.
What? That's absurd. Memorizing a whole book? Is this like... That's kind of ridiculous. Like, is there an outcome where... Like, no matter who I pick, will it be correct? Like, do they have, like, an explanation for every character, I wonder? I know this is a talented bunch, but that seems like a lot. I don't know. It is plausible. Espio is particularly skilled. I've known Espio a long time. He once speed read a book I was reading just to spoil the ending for me. Why would he do that? And now he's using his power to murder people.
If I'm right, and Espio quickly memorized the book before entering the hidden passage, then Espio could have met Sonic in the conductor's car, where he was murdered.
Since we're only talking in what ifs, let me throw something at you. How was I to know about the hidden passage? It's hidden. That's right. Oh, that's right. How could Espio have even known it was there? You said it yourself, kid. You were lucky to even find the passage.
Jojo and I might not have the evidence to answer your question, but we know someone who does. Jojo, who here has evidence to prove Espio knew about the hidden passage?
Oh my god, I don't know. I do not know. Oh, Rouge with the blueprints? So maybe Espio knew about the blueprints? Because he saw it?
Rouge, we need to see those blueprints.
Blueprints? You stole blueprints? Whatever, I already used it to scout for more treasures. Came up cold. You can have it. Okay.
This right here is a blueprint to the entire train. Espio could have easily used this to find the hidden passage.
What makes you think I ever saw those blueprints? Rouge had them.
Well, Jojo, do you have an answer for him? How could Espio have seen those blueprints?
Espio found them from before Rouge did.
Rouge, where did you find those blueprints?
Oh, the library car. It was stuffed with the brochures. I checked the saloon car first, then found the blueprints after leaving.
So that means Espio had time to find the blueprints and discover the hidden passage. In my theory, Espio looked at the blueprints and then used the hidden passage to get to Sonic. Within Amy's guidelines, the murderer can kill a single participant however they choose. The logistics are still vague, but Jojo and I have evidence on how Sonic was murdered. I'm sure how much harm Espio caused Sonic, but Jojo and I have evidence on how it was done.
Huh. Oh, this is rich. Pray tell. If I murdered Sonic, how did I do it? Oh, he's a ninja though. So maybe he has blow darts? Okay, now to form my argument. Do what Sonic would do. Our guiding principle throughout this game. Ah! Okay, not that. Try it again. No one saw that. Stay calm, stay focused. Stay calm, stay focused. Stay calm, stay focused, stay calm, stay focused. Oh my god! That was do what Sonic would do, perish. That was unfair. Do what Sonic would do. Lose all their rings. Oh my gosh! Okay, wait. Okay, I can do this. I can do this! I gotta jump on the thingies. I cannot avoid the thingies. My brain is like, avoid all danger. And I'm like not hitting the buttons. Okay, all good. Okay, I'm doing it. Oh my gosh, barely made it.
This blow dart was found here in the conductor room. I believe Espio used this to knock Sonic unconscious. So you mean Sonic might just be knocked out?
I'm unsure. He's more banged up than what a blow dart would do.
According to Amy's rules, a blow dart counts as a kill for the murder mystery. My theory, therefore, is plausible.
Plausible, you say? Then why are there so many holes in it? You deny the allegations? Of course I do. Let me present the first fatal flaw. If I knocked out Sonic in the conductor's car, then how was Sonic found in the dining car? Shoot, that's a good point. But Tails was onto something, I'm sure of it. I locked all the doors and Espio didn't have a key. He would have had to take the hidden passage back. If he took the hidden passage back, he'd end up back in the library.
Jojo and I know another way it could have been done.
We do?
What piece of evidence do we need to take a closer look at?
The blueprints, I guess. All right, now what's my argument? Okay, let's think. Let's think with our feet. Okay. Think again. Big oof, it said. Calm, collected. Focus. Let's try it again. I'm just gonna jump on stuff. Jump on the buttons instead of trying to get all the rings. Just jump on stuff. Okay. Oh, this is scary. This is scary. Oh, I did it. Whew. Whew.
All right, let's take a look. Espio didn't take the secret passage to get to the dining car. Then what route did he take to get Sonic there?
Oh, there's a path above the conductor car, and it goes all the way to the dining car. Huh? I didn't even see that area. Is that some sort of long attic?
According to these blueprints, there's a hidden path in the ceiling that leads straight to the dining car. Perhaps you can access it through the vent over there.
Huh.
The vent, of course! That must be the entrance to the path.
Allow me to check it out. My word. There is a path back there.
And a track. A track? Huh?
Track for the robot arms, I think.
This must be the path the arms take to move throughout the train.
So you're saying I somehow fit with Sonic in that vent and took him to the dining car. Tails, you're a smart kid, so I know you realize we both couldn't fit up there. SP was right. This is feeling flimsy, Tails. I need an answer. My name's getting dragged around here. How on earth would I get Sonic through that vent? Robot arm. Oh god. Yeah, this part really feels like Danganronpa, especially with the, like, kind of not related to the, like, plot minigame. Okay, doing it. Do it! Oh. Okay, let's try again. Focus. Focus. Oh. Ow. Focus. Do not panic. Uh-oh. Oh, I didn't get enough rings? Oh no. Okay. I got hit too many times. Frick. Focus. Marble, no. Please stay away. Marble, stay away! I'm trying to save Sonic's life. Oh god, I'm missing all the rings. No! Oh no. Okay. Just need to not get hit. I'm also very tired, so I'm gonna use that as my excuse. Okay, doing good. Yes. Okay, just stay alive. No! Didn't press spacebar hard enough. Oh, frick. My eyes are blurring. There's too many blue squares on the screen. Ah, I can't see anything. I think I can still make it, maybe. Oh, no! Even now he's conspiring against me. Marble's like, this seems like a good time to disturb Joy. Okay. Focus. Follow the rings. Just follow the rings. Do not worry. Follow the rings. Okay, we're good. Survive. Do not psych out. Survive. Did it. Yay.
Everyone saw the broken robot arm on the ground, right? Clearly, a fight broke out here, and one of these robot arms was a casualty. But what if one of the robot arms actually caught Sonic? Knuckles said there's a track the robot arms use that continues through the vent. A robot arm could have grabbed Sonic passed out from a blow dart and carried him to the dining car. Could that be true? Take a look at Sonic. He's clearly banged up. Could the fight have been between Sonic and the robot arms?
I can see that. The arms do look powerful. Sonic doesn't fall easily, but he's woozy from a blow dart. The arms could have gotten him. Oh wait, so are they saying that did Espio actually poison Sonic? Okay. Seems kind of extreme for a game. Interesting theory, Tails, but you have to admit these are a lot of coincidences. I may not be able to link everything directly to Espio yet, but I have found one inconsistency. Huh? Kinda inconsistency. Someone here received false information, and I believe that information came from Espio. Who received that information? That was Amy, or Hot Scoop. Amy, you received a hot scoop, did you not? I think it's time you told us where that scoop came from.
Tails, you're right. Espio lied to me. Espio told me Shadow was locking doors to trap Sonic. But we found out Shadow was trying to keep me from discovering my birthday surprise.
That scoop came from you, Espio? No, of course not. Amy must have misheard me.
Misheard you?
Yes, I said, Sonic's going to get trapped with all these locked doors. I was just looking out for my fellow passengers' safety. I didn't blame Shadow. I don't know, Espio. What? The evidence might not be airtight, but there's a lot being thrown at you that makes sense. I have to agree. You want us to believe you were lazily reading the whole time? While you were stationed in the room with the hidden passage?
And now you're lying to me on my birthday of all days? I believe the murderer used the train's controls to move Sonic from the conductor car to the dining car, and lied to Amy, casting further blame on Shadow for no other reason than to cause doubt and confusion. When examining everyone's alibis, one clearly stands out as the weakest. I believe it's clear to everyone that it could only have been one person. It was you, Espio. Oh, we're doing the Ace Attorney thingy. You were the one who murdered Sonic the Hedgehog. Oh, hey, Sonic. Hey, guys. Sonic, you're okay. Sonic, and just as we solved the mystery, Espio was the murderer.
Right. Espio jumped me in the conductor car. Dang it, you got me. Blow dart, though? Really? It's non-lethal poison. You'll just be sleepy for a while. Great, I could use a nap. No, wait, there's something important. Espio left me there. Oh, Espio left me there. Trying to do my Sonic voice. Something important. I need everyone to listen. I'm gonna barf. This train's a badnik. Huh? Sonic, are you feeling all right? Need to lie back down? No, we all need to get off this train. We're not safe. What? When I arrived at the conductor car, the conductor was already here. He was so excited to tell me all about the features of the train. What he was telling me, I had a bad feeling. I asked to see the power source, but the conductor hadn't even seen it. When we took a look, we realized the train's powered by a flicky. Oh no! A flicky, a tiny animal?
There's only one person twisted enough to use a flicky as a power source. Dr. Eggman.
I told the conductor the train needed to be destroyed. He refused. The way the conductor was describing it, it's more than a simple badnik. It's the conductor's friend. The train is his co-conductor. Wait, this is like surprisingly sad.
You're not serious.
They certainly didn't tell me that in the interview. Right as we saw the flicky, I felt a sting in my shoulder. It was the blow dart from Espio. Betty unconfused. Espio left. The lights in the room started to glow red. Hey, stop! What are you doing? Oh no! The train! Betrayed his friend. I knew something was wrong and stood up. The arms came for me next. I spin dashed right through the robot arm, sliced it off the rail it was on. Wow, I'm amazed he was able to do any of this poisoned. Oh my gosh, AI! AI is it's evil! It's all evil! But another robot arm managed to grab me and pin me to the floor. Ah! The conductor screamed as the arms approached him, but was hit quite a bit before it all got to me. I lost all my rings, and the one hit took me out.
Oh no!
You guys were playing Super Monkey Ball while all this was happening. You nerds. Everyone, I have something to admit. I murdered Sonic the Hedgehog. Is this the time? I feel like there's like more dire things happening. Yeah, we already knew that.
The situation has gotten so serious. Why would you not just tell us?
I thought that's how these murder games worked. You shoot someone with the blow dart, they die.
Are you crazy? It's just a make-believe game. No one should get hit with a blow dart.
I was just following the rules. Oh my god. See? Use this blow dart on Sonic stationed in the conductor car. It is laced with a non-lethal sleeping agent. Thanks again for choosing the Mirage Express. Staff. Whoa.
What is that? It says...
Oh, I just read it.
What is this? Instructions?
I was given the blow dart along with that card. It's signed Staff. Who gave this to you? Come to think of it, one of the robotic arms handed it to me.
Weapons shouldn't be allowed on the train. What is the larger picture here? Who instructed those arms to attack? Who or what? Jojo, who do you think attacked Sonic and handed Espio the blow dart?
The train itself.
I believe something's been orchestrating things behind the scenes. Something wanted Sonic out of the picture and for a good while, so I think the train itself is plotting something.
Oh, first we learned the train's a badnik and now it's out to get us? Once again, you keep saying the most ridiculous nonsense. You're seriously convinced the train has it out to get us?
I don't know what the train's full intent is, but clearly it's been tampering in our murder mystery game. Train? Come out and show yourself.
Amy!
It's my birthday, and I don't need you messing with it.
Amy's hitting the wall with her hammer.
I'm with you, Amy. This train can have it. Come on, there's gotta be another way to get the train's attention. What was that?
Oh my gosh, so much information has been revealed in such a small amount of time. What did you two do? Is that the conductor? Here, I can get him down. Don't touch him. Oh, I get to do a robot voice now.
Is the train talking?
Of course I can talk. You fools were too distracted playing your little game to figure it out.
We were right, weren't we? What are you plotting?
I'm taking all of you to Eggman's base, where you will rot.
Eggman?
After I deliver your annoying party to his egg fortress.
Annoying?
The conductor and I will be free to laugh and play games, ride the open rails like we always planned.
What are you...
Enough! The train's picking up speed. Everyone grab something. Which one of these buttons turns the train off? Whoa!
Sonic!
Ha ha! Ha 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 ha! Stay put until we arrive. Goodbye.
Ah!
Whoa! No, no! I can't keep my footing. Oh, we all died. The end. The train is in love with the conductor and wants him all to himself. I think it's something like that. Like, I think maybe the conductor doesn't want the conductor to retire. I do a great robot laugh. Thank you. A bunch of evidence has fallen out of my pockets. Ugh. Ugh. My head. Tails? Amy? Is anyone here? Hello? Hello? No need to yell, bud. Sonic! I'm so sorry. Are you okay? Hanging in there. Seems the train arms threw us back into the dining car. But where's everyone else? A great question, but for now, are you alright? I'm alone with Sonic the Hedgehog. Sonic the Hedgehog asking about me? I'm doing amazing! Wow, amazing, huh? You might have to share a bit of that enthusiasm with me. I might have overcompensated there. Let's get our bearings and take a look around. Good idea. Lead the way. Oh, it continues. I thought we were done. Oh, a twist. Window. Oh, man. What? What's wrong? Windows are all covered up now. I never got to look at the pretty views. Amy was saying the train sights couldn't be beat. I was excited. After all we've been through, I'm sure the train company will offer you some kind of coupon for another visit. That'd be great, as I still don't know where my wallet is. Napkin. What was this ticket doing in there? Maybe he confused a napkin for his ticket and his ticket for a napkin? I feel like this is gonna be a longer stream than you were anticipating. Well, I gotta finish it now. Hope his ticket didn't have a ketchup stain. Hey, one of those robot arms are here too. Yeah, it swiped at me. Best to leave it alone. The train's definitely mad at us. Good call. We gotta get out of here before that arm swipes at us again. Oh, broken dish. Oh, what a mess in here. With the robot arms going rogue, I wonder who will have to pick up all this up. Look at all this salt that's spilled. No wonder you're having bad luck. Quick, pick up some and toss it over your shoulder. Okay. A pinch of salt and there, over the shoulder. Perfect. I can already tell our luck is turning around. Yeah, I guess you're right. Why do I actually feel calmer? Is that an Ace Attorney reference? I feel like that was something that I saw before. The yellow glow is chilling. I miss it when it was just showing us the weather. Showing Eggman stuff. Well, that's better than the yellow glow, I guess. Oh! Hello! Oh my gosh, now I have to do an Eggman voice? What does Eggman sound like? Hello? Hello? Anyone there? Why is no one responding to me? I missed the yellow glow already. You got some nerve showing up here, egghead. Ho ho ho, you spiky blue pest. Seems you've finally taken passage on one of my passenger trains. Created this train? Who the heck are you? Don't talk to me. Ignoring that. They certainly didn't talk about you in my interview. My involvement isn't well known, civilian. The infrastructure in your towns just wasn't cutting it. If I were to build Eggman Land, these problems would need sorting out. So I could courageously got involved. I converted some cargo trains into passenger trains for the sake of the public. It's just more useful for future schemes. Well, let me guess. Another death egg, Dr. Predictable? The people fear giant spheres. It's science. Let's cut to the chase. Where are our friends? Judging by my security cameras, you pathetic friends are all locked in the cars they were stationed in. Seems you managed to make the train quite upset. Did you not know this was happening? Heavens no, I'm only now getting caught up. I'm far too busy to notice what a passenger train is up to. You see, the capability of a badnik is normally very basic. Just kill Sonic the Hedgehog. But for a luxury train, I wanted to be sure things ran without my supervision and report to me if any of you happened aboard. This train's capability of intellectual thought is extraordinary, a feat only accomplished by my genius. So this confirms it. The train really is sentient. Suffice it to say, your capture is inevitable. You're on a train that desires nothing more than to deliver you all to me. See, I got to thinking, I needed to manufacture motivation beyond programming. I like to make my badniks compete against one another from time to time. It's good for productivity. So I instituted a bounty upon my army of badniks. First to capture you pathetic creatures gets a generous reward. Huh. The train wants to deliver us to Eggman for a reward? Most of my robots ask for something simple, like my autograph or whatever, but a highly intelligent train, it may ask for something more interesting. As much as I like reward programs, are you done blabbering, Doc? You can never just win silently, can you? When you're dragged to my base, you'll regret the day you ever crossed me, Hedgehog. I already do. Get lost. Ciao. He always knows how to get under my skin. Oh my gosh, I like this face. Cute. This is tough. The train has a motivation and is being made by Eggman. It's no doubt powerful. Not to mention we're all separated. What am I supposed to think? The train purposely had Sonic knocked out so it could deliver us to Eggman. This whole time we were all in danger and I went along with it. Sonic was really hurt. The conductor's been captured. Should I have been more assertive earlier? Aw, I can only regret. Should have done more. Am I at fault here? Oh no! Why is my character going into like a depressive spiral? Hey. I can tell the situation's getting to you. Yeah, sorry, I get it. The road's getting tough. It's easy to question the decisions that got you here. But when negative thoughts hit you, let it pass and keep living. I need you here helping me think through this before I do something rash. See, I'm one of those leap before you think kind of guys. Okay. You're right. This is so much more world building and drama than I expected. Me too! I thought this was gonna be like a silly April Fool's game. Which it is also, but it's also just like good storytelling. Let's keep moving forward and make things right. Breathe. Okay.
We gotta get to the conductor's car before the train arrives at Eggman's base. The doors have been heavily fortified. How do we get through? What would you do? The entire day, Tails and I have been asking ourselves what would Sonic do?
I just thought of a cursed merch idea. A bracelet. Not a rainbow bracelet, but like a cloth bracelet with the blue, yellow, red, like Sonic, Tails, Knuckles colors bracelet around your wrist that says WWSD. Never mind. So, what would you do?
What would I do? Well, I'd speed through head on and rescue our friends by any means necessary. Here, stand back.
Oh, there he goes. Just breaks through the door. That's handy.
Wow, with one big windup, Sonic's spin dash was fast enough to get the door open. Heh, now that's road's clear, nothing can stop us. Better hold on to your pants. I don't think we'll be getting another break after this.
Ready to go? Let's do it. Let's go find our friends. Oh, I wanted to look around the car more. Oh well. Oh my. Oh my.
All right, our friends are locked in the cars up ahead. In my last adventure, maxing out my ring count gave me an extra boost of speed. If I can grab enough rings, I should be fast enough to bust through the next door too. Ready? Let's do this.
Oh my gosh. Oh, he's wearing his little like hat. The screen is too big. It's too big. My eyes cannot handle. Okay, I did it. Okay, whew. That was scary. Oh, I can bust through. Oh, this is like a little like ending montage, I think. Just wait till I see Eggman. I'm gonna clobber him.
We gotta deal with the train first. Come on, let's go.
Oh my gosh. This is like a final boss fight. This is cute. Oh, oh. Oh, my eyes. I did not do it. Uh-oh. Wait, do I have to start all over? I'm scared. Okay, no. Wait, am I starting all the way over? Oh no, it's just one section at a time. Thank goodness. Okay, whew, did it.
You all came for us. Of course, but let's move. The train wants to take us prisoner and earn a reward. My reward is to get off this stupid train. Let's go.
This is so cute. What a good little way to like wrap it up. Oops. Oops. Getting emotional. Must be calm. Oh. Oh. Did not do well. Let's try it again. No. Missed rings. Ow. Ow. I did it wrong. Okay, I need to go left and then middle, I think, at the end there. I forget. Ow, 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 ow. Side has more rings, yes. Perfect. Middle. Okay, and left. Yes. Perfect. No problem.
Sonic! It's about time. I thought you were supposed to be fast, Sonic. We gotta move. You two ready? Always. Let's boogie.
Boogie. I'm scared. I'm scared. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Oh, okay, barely made it. They locked Amy and Tails in the conductor's car.
Say no more, let's go.
Concentrating! Concentrate! Focus! What would Sonic do? Ah! Oh my god.
Sonic! Sonic, you're here! This is no way to treat the birthday girl. You're right, I'm ready to stop this train. Time to finish this.
I think this is my favorite Sonic game. Well, no, I think Sonic Adventure 2 is still my favorite, but this is definitely like my next favorite.
Excellent work trapping these pests. Now hurry to me. I must properly dispose of them to begin my plans for Eggman Land. And probably another death egg.
Don't turn us into robots.
Ho ho ho, haven't done that in a while. Maybe I will turn you all into robots to give Sage some new toys to play with.
Reference to Sage.
Shut it, Eggman. Don't disappoint me, train. Hurry it up. I will not fail. My wish will be granted.
Frontiers reference.
Your wish? Oh, you mean the bounty? I don't care what you call it. Just bring me those overgrown mammals. Ugh, that Eggman.
Train.
I must get my wish. I will not fail. This is it, everyone. Get ready. We're taking this thing down.
What was their final course? Look at the train on the side! Oh my gosh! Oh, robot arms! Whoa! Oh my gosh. Wait, I just noticed that this is the arms are like popping up in a rhythm to a song. Oh.
None of you could possibly understand. We promised to be together our whole lives. How could he just leave like it was nothing? Oh, no, the robot is sad.
This is a sad robot game. Oh no.
Who do you mean? The conductor? He's retiring. You just have to accept that. My wish will keep us together forever. That's what being friends is all about.
You can't force someone to be friends with you. That's messed up.
Shut up. Just shut up.
Aww. He's a sad robot. Oh my god. There's too many things on the screen. Nope. I'm scared. I'm scared. Ah.
Oh. Eggman, Eggman, can you hear me? My wish, my wish, my wish. Make the conductor never leave me. Let us be friends forever. The kind of friends who would never leave each other. Why would he betray me?
Aww. Ow, ow. Oh, oh. Oh. I'm not picking up any rings. This is bad. Please, 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 please. Ah! Oh.
Conductor, you promised me. You promised. Let him speak. Unhand him.
Train, stop this. When I told you we'd be with each other forever, I was a much younger man. I'm getting old. I'm tired.
Excuses. How dare you abandon me? I'll be lonely. So lonely. Why must you insist loneliness upon me?
Oh. No, stop. What are you doing to me? Please don't make me do this.
We have to rescue the conductor if we ever want to stop this train.
Oh man, this is so sad. Oh, did I beat it? Oh my god, I'm fighting a train. Why is the train here? Oh. What is it shooting at me? Oh, it's like shooting lasers. Oh! Oh! Final Fantasy 6 stream. I get that reference. Darn. Almost made it through this boss fight in one try. Ah! No one saw that. No one saw that. Did not see. Ah, okay. Hold on. No one saw that. I'm trying too hard to get rings. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my goodness. Oh, somebody. Calm, calm. Calm. No! Ah! You can do it, thank you! Just gotta, like, not hit anything. I think as long as I don't lose rings, I should be okay. Hey Vini, what's up? I'm almost done beating this game. I am suffering. Oh no, it's okay. Oh frick! Ah! Wait, I can't talk. Ah! Okay, okay, okay. Just survive. Just survive. Just survive. Okay. Whew. 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 There's a flicky inside. Been trying to get some sleep, but it has not working, so I figured try to do some work and saw you were online. Oh. I'm sorry you can't. I'm sorry to hear you can't sleep though. Free this poor bird. Oh, happy late birthday. A flicky? This is just like the lore card when my ex-best friend left detective work to join Dr. Eggman. So this really is a badnik. The stakes rise every second, huh? We gotta save him. On it. Let's show our full power. Oh. Oh, I can jump over the lasers probably. The Shadow Starbucks. He's okay, context there. It's Amy Rose's birthday. They were doing a murder mystery game. And they were all assigned like roles to play, like LARP roles. And Shadow is a locksmith that is dressed in green for some reason. But things have gotten out of hand and now I'm fighting a train. I'm fighting a sad train. No. Okay, I gotta like focus. Gotta focus. Gotta focus. As long as I don't lose rings, should be okay. Okay, okay. This is a really real bullet hell. It's the isometric look of it makes it like hard. But it's like stylish, you know? I understand why they did it this way. Ah, frick. Ah, frick! Ah! Okay, concentrate. 3. No! Okay. Please, let this be the final battle. Oh, that always gets me. Ah! No! Nope, 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 nope. Nope. Ah! Ah! Maybe I can't do it? No, I can. I believe in myself. Oh, frick. No, 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 no. Stop hitting me. No. Well, all the terrible weather, it's been rampaging across the Midwest today, so it's completely missed us, but it's windy. Oh, I'm glad that you're not caught up in too much. Oh, the kitties are scared. No, give them lots of pets. Ah, no, no, leave me alone. No. Uh-oh, I'm not doing so good. Not doing so good. Oh, no, that was not good enough. Wait, I need to get that, like, ring, what are they called? Like, those ring cases that's, like, on the... Oh, yeah, that button. I want to get that. I should try to get that button, because I think it'll give me a little bit of a boost. Oh, there's two of them. Okay, doing okay. Oh. Ah! Yes! Yes! Okay. Did it. Hit the train. Just be delivered to Eggman already. What about my happiness? Your happiness comes at the expense of others. Last I checked, that's called being selfish. Me? Selfish? How dare you? Oh my god. Oh, the train battle continues! No! Oops. Okay. Okay, let's do it. Oh. Oh. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Too many flashing things. No. Oh my goodness. Try again. Oh. That one didn't count. I enjoy that they added this like kind of like skill game to the visual novel because I think that really makes it feel more like a Sonic game. Oh. Oh my god, I'm getting destroyed. Ah! flashing thing. I'm gonna try to like lean away from the computer so I can see the screen better. No! I was doing really well there! Missed the phone thing. Not gonna do it. This is not gonna do it. No. Message in the work group chat. The wind is so bad that one of the doors flew off the hinges. Oh my gosh, that sounds really dangerous. Nope. Oh. Okay, I think I know the route I'm gonna go. Have to like do it. Ah! Nah! Oh no, I was doing good. I just gotta not panic. I started panicking. Oh, please! No! Have we gotten any more Pokemon cards yet? No, I remembered today what you said about the new set coming out, like, just a little while ago, because I saw other people, I saw, somebody that I follow post on Twitter about them having gotten a box. And I was like, oh, forgot to check. Oh. Ah. Three-way! No! Oop. Gone for that button. Oh, I did it. Just survive. Just gotta survive. Yes! Didn't have time to pick up my pre-order days. I ran out and grab it tomorrow. Not this huge deal, so you can't open them till Monday anyway. Ah, I see. Oh yeah, it's nice to have them pre-ordered because then you know you've like got one. They're not gonna get out of stock. I hope you get good pulls. No. No! 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 Or did they doing the Ace Attorney freak out? I'll grab the flicky. Free the bird! Oh. Get the bird.
It's over. Time to pay for ruining my birthday.
This character art is so good. I love it. It's just so expressive. Heart attack. Bash the train. Explode. Oh. Amy, you okay? Oh, he's catching her. Aw. Oh, look at her blushy. Oh, and he's like, heh, I'm so cool.
Selene, the train is slowing down. Great hit, Amy. Heh, it was pretty great, wasn't it? That's what you get when you mess with my special day.
Oh. Oh, the robot's all beaten up.
I just couldn't bear to see you go.
I'm sorry for the trouble. These are 100% drawn by one of the artists of the IDW Sonic comics.
Ah.
Oh, is he dying? Did he die?
I think our work here is done. Now let's get off this thing. Who cares about this dramatic, sad robot?
Thank you. Goodbye, my friend. I may be leaving the rails, but I assure you, I'll never forget our time together. Aww. Condogtor? Is that the artist name? Oh, conductor. I'm dumb. Ah, what an ordeal. He has like a little sweat drop. We did it. Well, I say I've never been on a train like that before. This universe has a unique way of doing things. Watch your step, watch your step. It's over. The mystery of Sonic the Hedgehog's murder is officially over. Maybe next birthday we just ask Vanilla to make dinner. Oh? You don't love parties where by the end someone tries to kill you? I think I'm actually gonna miss this group's unhinged way of thinking. Oh my gosh! Conductor's wife is so cute! Look at her! She's so pretty! Your husband asking you why you stayed late last night. I had to save Sonic. He would again. He actually just walked by. He walked by me like an hour ago to the bedroom. Like kind of like look because he's trying to be quiet so he doesn't like doesn't make noise for the stream. But he kind of like looked at me like, "Are you gonna sleep yet?" The conductor bagged a milk. You Sonic creature. It's like a cat thing. I guess one's like a dog and the other's. Maybe this is also a dog. Honey, you're late. I've been waiting here for hours. Ha ha ha. You'd honestly never believe what happened. So I won't even try. Fa ha. Fa ha ha ha. I'm just glad you're here. Quick, we leave for Spagonia in the morning and you need to pack. A Shiba. Yeah, or like a... Yeah, like a husky or a Shiba, like one of those Spitz breeds. I'll pack faster than the wind. I need this vacation something terrible. And I need you home. Happy first day of retirement, dear. Seems the conductor is more than ready to begin his retirement after this ordeal. I'm happy for them both. We see a lot of art of her now. Don't say that. Oh, who's this? Ha ha ha, an old friend, I think.
Well, they're a cutie, that's for sure. Cheep, cheep, cheep.
Seems that Filky found a friend.
Great job saving that little guy, SBO.
Was the least I could do. Sonic, everyone, I sincerely apologize for the trouble I caused.
Don't be. You were just following what you thought was the game. It's hard to know what I would have done in the same situation.
I wouldn't have hit somebody with the blow dart. Seriously, a dart? Wait, since when was the train being powered by the bird? Since maybe half an hour ago? There was like a blueprint that showed. Oh, not since the beginning of the conductor's career. I don't know. Maybe the bird's been in there for 32 years. Poor thing. It would have been hard to get close to you otherwise, Mr. Speed of Sound. Regardless, I'm sorry. Maybe the train company replaces the bird when it runs out of energy, and they throw away the dead bird. We're cool. And now that we're all safe, it was fun. This group has a wild idea of fun. Boy, am I starving. I forgot we never ate. With all the clatter, I completely forgot I was hungry.
Me too. I was distracted playing detective. If only you could have seen me, Sonic. I was finding clues, presenting evidence, poking holes in alibis.
The art of this game is amazing. Oh my gosh, it's so good. Like the colors and like the character poses and just expressions and stuff. It's so good.
Sonic? Wait, where'd he go? Everyone, guess what? This station is a bakery, and look what I bought. Ah, a birthday cake!
Oh, look at them. So cute. Happy birthday, Amy. Chows. Look at these little chows. Oh, the security guard chow. Look at him. And there's me. I'm a fox, I guess.
To the confident, unshakable, and radiant Amy Rose.
To an adventure of a birthday, darling.
A memorable party every year.
To a fun birthday. A ride from start to finish.
Now our friendship grows stronger each celebration.
I admire your tenacity. May you never lose your vivacity. Happy birthday to Amy and her sparkling personacity. Happy birthday! I'm not smart enough to know if personacity is a word.
We love you, Amy. Happy birthday.
Aww. I love this, like, friends should say I love you to each other. That's good.
Aw, you guys. We almost got murdered by a lonely train, but I wouldn't trade these adventures for anything. Never in a million years. You guys won't ever leave me, right?
Wouldn't dream of it.
Now let's have some cake.
Yes, please. Dig in, everyone.
Yay!
I hope it's chocolate. It does not look like chocolate, my dude. I'm sorry. This picture is amazing. Oh my god. Wait, why are they celebrating? Is it also Eggman's birthday? What is this? Oh. That train's never making it here, is it? Orbot, prepare a bath.
Happy Rubber Duck or the energy one?
Angry.
Sour choice, your evilness.
Shut it. And that's my story of when I met Sonic and his friends. Oh, the train success. Oh, like, we're finally getting Sonic the Hedgehog. Yeah, I see. Entangled in their lives for a fleeting moment and then back to things as they were. Cities realized Eggman was running the train system and fought back to seize control. Everything's squeaky clean now. As for me, I stuck with the gig, man. And then what? What do you say, chat? Did I practice my singing or did I win millions in the lottery? Practice singing. And after all that, what's happening? Managed to find a space? Or now run a local circle. It's been established that this person has a tendency to embellish their memories. Oh, maybe. True. I went to space. Yeah, that's just been my life. Me, a habitual liar. Wow, what a game. The murder of Sonic the Hedgehog. That was so fun. That was really fun. Yeah, that was so good. Good job, Katie Krasnowski. Product and producer and product manager, Mikhail Mixreer Shafrir. Greg Bartha. Written by, Ian Muchler. You did a great job. Good writing, man. Art director, Ellen Alsop. Story by Katie, Ian, Mikhail, Ellen, Greg. Well, it's a pretty small team, it looks like. Lead character artist, Minho Kim. Good job, Minho Kim. Background artists, Eric and Matthew. Prop design, Eric and Matthew. Concept artists, pixel artist, Zachary. UI design, Greg. Programmers, Ian Muchler. You've seen that guy around? I'll have to look him up. It's a pretty small team. There's a lot of people with like double roles, it looks like. Additional music by Sega. Music special thanks. Sound design. Playtesters. Oh man, they must have had a great time. Staff special thanks. Oh, I can speed up the credits. Goodbye. Sega. Bouncer Chow. Director of brand. Character supervisors. Oh, they had to kind of director of lore, associate manager of lore. Oh, they probably had to like run it by Sega and just be like, make sure everything is like consistent with the existing world. That is a great name for a director of lore. Is such a great name for a title. QA manager. Wow, good job, everybody. Social media. Oh, the director of the game was a social media manager. Wow. Public relations, sales. Good job, operations. Good job, dev services. Finance and HR, good job. Good job, legal and business affairs. CFO, COO, Sega special thanks. Production pets. Aw, Big the Cat the Dog. Big the Cat the Dog is a great name for a dog. The stray cat's inside Justin's house. Thank you, Sega, for letting us make this game. Thank you for playing. Happy April Fool's Day observed. This is so good. My God. What a great experience. Wow. Just wow. What a good game. I did not expect to like this game so much. I thought it was just gonna be like a couple of laughs, like fun, silly stuff, but it was so good. I'm so glad you decided to stream this. Oh, thank you. I'm glad I streamed it too. This was really fun to play like with others, like watching. Yeah. I thought it would be a fun throwaway goof. Yeah, that was definitely. It was just like, it was like very well thought out. Like, oh man, so good, so good. Okay, well, I'm gonna end it because my voice is dying. There are many more characters than I expected, and I'm tired, and I need to pack. I need to pack some more. Well, I need to go to sleep, and then tomorrow I'll be busy because I'm gonna be heading off to Japan for a couple of weeks. So I should probably get some sleep. But yeah, thanks everybody. Thanks for your patience while I struggled through the Sonic bits. And thanks for hanging out. This was a lot of fun to like experience together. All right, we'll end it here. Thank you. Hope you have a joyful time. Thank you. I will. I definitely will. So needless to say, I won't be streaming for those 3 weeks. I just won't have my stuff with me. I'll be running around and eating food, doing some shopping. But yeah, but I'll be streaming when I come back. Anyway, thanks everyone. Good night all. Have a good rest of your night. I almost said good rest of your day. Have a good weekend. Goodbye.